everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
My pussy matters. Black Lives Matter. My pussy matters.
Have fun paying for all of this.
Black Lives Matter. My pussy matters.
Have a great time, ma'am.
Black Lives Matter. My pussy matters.
You make no sense. What is wrong with you?
People don't matter, but her fucking pussy matters. Black lives don't matter. Her fucking pussy.
Well, I'm a peanut brittle with that. Okay.
Why can't we see the super chats? Fuck, I'm getting drunk.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys!
Fellas, you think we could listen to the radio or something?
Sure.
God damn it!
My arm fell off.
We're trying to
Is
show
Chrissie
the super
okay?
chat. Okay.
Thank God.
So, Beat
behind.
Carswell
Okay.
says, haha, I love you, Chrissie. Yesterday I saw two fat people in carts crash into each other, and I started laughing, and they got mad at me, and I said, catch me.
Oh, maybe they fell in love after they crashed into each other.
Yeah, I think maybe,
Maybe that was like a meet cute. And they fell in love and they were like, let's buy snacks together in our carts.
yeah, I'm curious.
Hello.
Hi.
Woo! This is SimpCast number, I think, 20. Am I muted? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh my goodness, so much has happened since the last SimpCast. You guys know everybody here. I think the only person popping their SimpCast cherry today is Miss Amanda Gail.
Hi.
Hello. She is a stand-up comedian. She's performed with me many times. Is there anything in particular you want to shout out or promote, or any upcoming gigs or anything?
Yeah, so I have a show at Westside Comedy Club April 20th. The headliner is Al Franken, so.
Ooh. I didn't know he was still performing.
Yeah.
Me either.
To start again. No, I don't know. It wasn't.
I'm loving it. I'm going to do this. So it looks like you guys are facing each other. Just so quickly to recap. Okay, so I don't understand the part of the intro. Like Frank put in the mic falling down on me at the content house, and then like I love so much because Brittany like ran over immediately to help fix it, and it made my heart feel so full that she was so there at like a clutch time. But I don't understand why, Frank, you added the stupid recorder noises. Is that like a joke? I don't understand.
No, it's not a joke.
It's a retarded noise.
Zero, and it's derpy. And you were very drunk and derpy, and Venti had to jump over everybody to save you.
Okay. I figured that was the reason. And I'm drinking out of my adorable Barley Creek koozie. It makes my Truly look like it's a person with arms tucked into its pockets. So this was basically like the theme flannel of Content House. And I feel like I've recapped the weekend with just about everyone ad nauseum, except for LeeAnn. So before
I did watch it. I watched your your podcast, like right after
Oh,
it.
yeah. But I wanted to hear it from you. And then we'll go on to, of course, our very important business. But LeeAnn, what were your thoughts? How did you feel after the fact? Like, how long did it take you to recover? Thoughts,
Not as
feelings?
long as y'all, because I don't drink. So
Oh, right. That's what was
I was
different.
like, fine. You guys were probably way worse off than me. But I liked it. It was fun. I liked everyone there. Yeah, I did. I liked everyone there.
I like that you.
LeeAnn almost say pretty much everyone.
I
There.
know. No, I was like, wait, yeah, I did. I'm trying to fix
Okay.
this stupid chair, but
I liked pretty much everyone there too. It was good times. LeeAnn, I
But
like
that thing that you have on your drink, I kept thinking that was dog clothes like a million times. Like I would see it laying on the table and I thought it was like a dog shirt.
It does.
I was like, who's
It
got
does
a
look like
dog shirt?
little dog except if you have a little dog that has no legs. If you have like one of those
Yeah, I don't
dogs
think it
that
would fit.
needs wheels for legs and it's very, very small. But yeah.
But it does look like a small dog shirt.
Shout out to Barley Creek. If you guys feel so inclined, check out Pocono what's the Instagram? Poconos _lodge_rentals.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of underscores. I messed it up several times.
Check it out. This guy has tons of houses that he rents out, and I think just about all of them have that like chic, like cozy cabin chic aesthetic. So like give him a message, send him an email if you want, give him a call, like even if you're just a little bit interested, check it out.
What if someone wanted to shoot porn in there? What if that's what they got it for? Do you think they would care?
I feel like he half thought that that's what we were gonna do.
Oh, okay.
When we were explaining,
There
like,
was someone that does porn that was asking me, and I was like, I don't know. Actually, I was like, I don't know. I was like, you'll have to ask him, I guess.
Like, Frank, were you keeping it vague with him and saying, it's just a lot of influencers, people from YouTube and such? Or were you saying, like, there are some women coming here that you may have seen on black.com?
Yeah.
He did have an idea of the guest list, and he was very interested in Miss Elsa Jean. So
literally black.com. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
He's
like, doesn't care then. So
he's like, can I come to the content house too?
He came and he lingered hard. He did a
How
hard
old was
linger.
this guy?
I was doing my makeup the whole time the owner came over, so I didn't even get to see him. I was like, I getting didn't ready see him to leave. either.
You didn't miss anything. I mean,
Was he at least
was
nice?
nice. I
I hope he ain't watching. She's just kidding.
I'm just saying, like, nothing crazy happened. It's not like he did shots or anything. Or like took his shirt off. He was just like, oh, hey. Maybe that's why he lingered, because he was looking for Elsa Jean. But she wasn't feeling well. And not like a flaky porn star excuse. Like, she genuinely wasn't feeling well. So
I feel like guys in general, sometimes they will assume that you do OnlyFans if you're any sort of content creator. I've noticed that, like, on dating apps. And it's like I have to give the disclaimer, no, not that kind of content creator. Yeah, especially because you have nice boobs and they're big, so they just assume.
They just wish they're like they're trying to will it to happen.
Yeah, I'm getting really profiled, typecasted. Yeah, they'll just ask you straight up, and I'm like, what if they didn't and they punched you in the face? Like, they just ask anyone, and it's kind of sad, actually.
And then also,
like,
there's
just
some people who assume that because you do OnlyFans, you might be like down for whatever, or have an open relationship, or have no rules or boundaries in your life whatsoever, which is, I think, a common misconception.
It is, because
I think it's partially correct.
Like, very prudish, like in real life. I think it's
partially correct though. Because, like, yeah, you could, like, for example, LeeAnn, she's very much like to herself an example. But I think if you go and you're taking photos of, like, your nude body, or like doing various things for strangers for like a low price, right? That's going to psychologically send the message to men that, oh, you have an issue with setting boundaries because you're willing to do this, and that for a low amount of money with strangers. So I understand the line of thinking, but it's not like automatically they're like having sex with a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. I don't ever have sex with anyone ever.
Oh.
Myself. Does that
Hear that,
count?
guys? It does. It does. Well, no, not really. I mean, you have to do that to stay sane.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
exactly.
trying not to make you FOMO too hard, but
You're not doing a good job because I missed out. I mean,
oh no.
you said LC, and I was like, oh, I should have been there.
Well, Amanda actually was at the guy's other house
Oh yeah.
3 months ago.
Right. That's where this idea was born. Was when we were at one of his other rentals there for just a skiing weekend, and we were like, oh, maybe in a few years when I get really famous, maybe I could rent out a house. And then we were planning it the next month or like a few weeks later. It was really crazy.
You manifested it.
Manifesting, guys. It's like it's a good lesson in the whole like you're closer than you think.
Yeah, for sure. It can literally change overnight. That's why I keep telling all those girls there to get on TikTok. Like you could literally make one and go viral, and it's insane. Like it has the best algorithm right now.
Trump told us not to, LeeAnn.
Who said not to?
Trump.
No, man, fuck
said,
him. His
what
shit
about
is sucks
China?
anyway.
Yeah,
no
it's
one
true.
who's even on Truth Social, seriously, because
Not one person.
No one talks about it.
What's
happened
Truth
to it?
Social?
Exactly. It was
Like,
a
where
real
is
bust. It was a bust. Yeah. Alon had the right idea. Even if he does nothing with Twitter, it's like the idea. It's like, yeah, just buy your. Trump could have bought his way in, couldn't he? They wouldn't let him probably.
I don't know why they care about China stealing our data. They steal it themselves. So who cares who steals it? They're all stealing it. Who cares? They know everything about us.
LeeAnn is like Captain Black Pill. I love it. I'm gonna get to a couple of soups from the last SimpCast premiere really quickly. From Disco Cobra 2013, small member or loose oh man, I don't know the context of this. Small member or loose V, not sure how that should go. Either learn how to love without that or do not commit at all. I thought Kegel stuffed worked. Okay. All right. Yeah, Kegel's help.
What on earth?
DJ Ouija, you guys are great. Stay lit. Thank you, Ouija. John Swashelbach, aka the Swashel Bear, wasn't going to chat more, but I was a gymnastics coach at Fresno State, and I knew those straight ballet guys. So funny. P.S. I married a female gymnast from the team. Ha 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 ha.
That's so funny. Peaches went to college at Fresno State.
Did he do gymnastics or ballet?
No. I think that was a reference because I told the story about how I dated a ballerina from the San Francisco Ballet.
It's actually a ballerino.
Whatever.
Wait, is it really called that?
I think so. I think it's a ballerino. From Push-Ups, Chrissy, take Venti on tour with you. She's hilarious. Venti is hilarious, and in a way that like is very different and unique.
Thank you.
So
I think touring would be fun. I
get
don't
in my
like
theoretical bus. Mm-hmm.
So like maybe I could be the person. What do they call them? Like the person that opens or whatever. That like hypes the crowd up.
Yeah. Oh, a hype man. I think you'd be a great hype man. I think if someone was
Flav.
like, Brittany, do 20 minutes, you'd be like, what the fuck? But yeah, you could be a hype man. Fuck yeah, why not? Everybody gets in the bus. Push-ups. LeeAnn, are you from Pripyat because you're radiant?
No, but I really want to go to Pripyat, like really bad. It's like one of my top places I want to go.
Is that in Greece?
No, it's by Chernobyl. It's like the city that was abandoned.
Is that a compliment to say that someone looks like they're from Chernobyl?
Well, because you're saying like she's radioactively hot. You see,
girl, you're glowing. You're radioactive.
I was guessing that's why they said it because I always talk about it, right? Or did you just say that randomly? Because that's so weird. Because I wanted to go there since like 2011.
Oh God, are you guys ready for something like very creepy? We have our first SimpCast fan art.
What?
I don't know. I don't know
That's
what to say.
it?
This is very creepy.
Is this like Sex in the City?
Oh hell
yeah, it
no.
is. Oh, I'm Samantha.
Zoom in, use the pinch thing with that new laptop computer.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Pinch
who's
in.
Samantha? Because that's the
Finger,
best.
finger.
I'm Samantha. Brittany
Oh my
is Charlotte.
God.
Chrissy is Terry, and LeeAnn, you're Miranda.
That is so
How does this
creepy.
match up to the personalities? I didn't really watch.
Oh
much
no,
Sex and the
actually,
City.
that's pretty spot on because Charlotte is the one
like out of all of them, she wants to get married. She wants to have kids.
She's
So it's
very
pretty-
trad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like you, Brittany.
Yeah.
And she's
that
like
does
very
really look like
posh
you.
too.
Yeah, she's very sophisticated and
So
proper.
Anna's a slut.
I know.
I think it makes sense. I mean, she has talked about like, yeah, I can have sex and not have feelings, no big deal. Like
That's true. But I feel like I'm more like Miranda out of all of
Yeah.
them. Like
I
because
don't
she's a
know.
workaholic.
who
And
is
so
supposed to be this Miranda? Who is this face?
that's LeeAnn.
Oh,
It
fuck.
is. It doesn't. Look
Yeah,
like
they
me.
just didn't change your eyebrows.
Yeah, I have
This
no
looks
clue. It doesn't look
bad.
like me. That's why I was like, is that someone else?
She looks like a lizard person.
Well, I couldn't tell if Charlotte. I thought that was Riss from far away until you zoomed in on it because I can't like see it. So I was like, wait, that's me.
All right, the feet are fine.
Uh,
Wow. All right. Well,
I thought I
Carrie
was gonna see like a
Bradshaw-
drawing.
yours looks the most natural. Like it looks like it wasn't Photoshop because your face like fits on it perfectly. And you look good
Yeah,
as a blonde.
people. I have been a blonde, and my hair has been this
it's
length.
kind of like the uncanny valley for me, especially with Anna's. It's like weird because it's like her, but not. I don't know. It's so weird. It's creepy looking.
Wow. I don't know. Yeah, Miranda looks weird.
Yeah, Chrissy, you're like gonna murder someone. It looks like you're.
I will, because
It kind of looks like we all might murder someone. Actually,
very fucked up so many times. Like she
I
really
hate
screwed
her.
things. She screwed things with Aiden. She went for big. It's like
She's the worst.
it
in
was
the
her pipe
show.
dream, dude. But like Aiden treated her so much better, and he was like,
Well, then she cheats on Big with Aiden
Yeah,
in
I
like
know.
one of the movie or the second
What a
movie, and
dumbass.
it's like I
That
don't
was
know.
dumb. She was a piece of shit.
yeah, she really was. And she'd be like, what? And she would just have like, she would accept no responsibility for her bad behavior
No.
ever.
Samantha carried that show, man, the whole time.
She really did. I
She
think
did.
she's on the outs with the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just her and Carrie that don't get along, and so that's why she's not in the revival show.
Oh,
I know she like went off on her online like when her brother died, and it was hilarious because she like gives no fucks. I forget exactly what she said, but basically like she's like a bad person and stop pretending like she cares about anyone but herself. Like she was saying something about her brother committing suicide or something. I think her brother committed suicide, and she said something online, Sarah Jessica Parker, and she like went off on it. Like,
Damn.
hilarious.
I'm like the
I was like,
cunt
yikes.
leader.
I don't know much about Sex and the City, but I do like that one iconic moment where I forgot her name, the one with the Sarah Jessica Parker, I think, the one with the long face
That's
everyone
Carrie.
makes fun of.
Carrie.
Okay. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
she gets robbed and she's like, no, it's a baguette. He's like, give me the purse. No, it's a baguette or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. Release the McCracken, aka Robbie Hart.
I think it's funny.
Thanks for giving me a new complex. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty funny. Guys, the Rootin' for Putin shirts are back on the market. Thank you to Flagrant Triggers. That's Triggers with a T.
With
You
the
guys
N?
can get your very own Rootin' for Putin t-shirt in extra small all the way to a triple XL. White, black, gray, navy, and green. Check it out. This $27 includes shipping. So treat yourself and piss off your super liberal friend who is supporting Ukraine for no reason.
You know, I don't know if I can get down with the 3XL. I feel like you should charge more for it. Like
That's a
size
lot
in
of shirt.
particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way more
Yeah.
fabric.
Yeah, when
Or
I
just
have that
remove it.
3X.
It is more for sure.
It is.
Oh, it is? Wait,
Yeah,
click extra small?
Oh,
my god!
It
It
should be.
actually is. I'm dead.
Well, they need more materials.
It's $1. Wow. Does it ever get to be $28? Nope. For 2X, it bumps you up $2 more, and then 3X,
Ooh, yeah.
it's 30.
Yeah, pay the fat tax.
Yeah. Buy your tarp.
See, we
Lame.
should apply this, but with food. Like, fat people should have to pay more for food. There should be literally be a fat tax.
We support our people of size.
We're just looking out for them.
our listeners with
How?
brave
How are you
bodies.
supporting them? That must be a lot of weight.
Fat people tax, that would be so the opposite, because I feel like it's easier. Like the government's like subsidizes unhealthy food, and well, they definitely don't subsidize the organic stuff and the more healthy stuff. So plus they very much incentivize not working out. Like what was the thing I saw lately? It was like if you go to the gym,
You're all right.
You're actually like, yeah, you're all right, and you're fat shaming.
Only Nazis use the gym, guys, so don't go, okay?
You gotta get
You're
ready.
healthy. You don't want
Gotta
to get
tell all
caught up
these
with
Jews not
Nazis.
to go to the gym anymore.
Oh, I see X-ray girl in chat. Hey, X-ray girl.
X-ray girl.
Hello.
This happens in certain Asian countries. Oh, what does the
fat tax?
Oh, the fat tax.
No fat for bitches.
Well, didn't the Chinese president ban like mukbangs and shit on their social media because he said it was like wasteful and promoted like gluttony? So I don't think they're allowed to do that or something now. Like they
Damn,
don't like it. They said it's wasteful. Those fucking like they eat like a whole table of food. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
don't
Jay Schwashback, CMP 411 SimpCast 19 Friday night. I sent you a super chat. You never read it. Why? Because it wasn't live? Feel like I wasn't getting a BJ, but only got a handy. You tricky little minx. Just want to support. Hail Friday Night Tights. Did I not read that?
Are we just gonna gloss by the fact that he has a woman in his profile picture and is asking about blowjobs?
Hey, Schwassel. This is
Well, if he sent it when you weren't live, how would you read it?
I'm looking through right now, and I don't see that. He might have taken it back. There's only 3 super chats that came in during CMP 411 that stuck.
Wow, that's happened before. People have super chatted. I've read it, and then they've retracted it.
They do all the time to people.
I actually stopped reading people. Like I remember who does that because they'll undo it after you read it, like immediately. So I'm like, I'm just not going to read your super chat anymore.
Crazy thing to do. I don't.
They would do that shit on Twitch. They would tip people like $3,000 and then take it back from PayPal.
Wow.
Then you don't
PayPal
get it,
used to
and I'm
be really
like, wow,
bad about
you're
that.
a shitty human for doing
Yeah,
that to people.
At least
have you
now
freak
though,
out and then-
it's not as bad. Like PayPal understands what streaming is. Back like 8 years ago, they were like, "What's that? Oh, you must be scamming people."
I just want to say, I don't think Schwalbach is trying to scam, but I do recommend if he goes and checks his statement, make sure it actually went through because it's not here on our end.
Thank you, accountant.
Hey, Amanda, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm trying to tag everyone on YouTube.
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
Am I the only one?
Do you want one?
Yeah. Start me one.
Well, poof. It is happening. No, imagine I could just create a YouTube channel for someone at the snap of my fingers. That's what I want to get to.
Power.
I want to get to that level. Guys, J-Lo and Ben Affleck are engaged again.
Oh, yay.
Wow.
I was totally going to laugh this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, how big is the diamond this time? I've seen so many
actually a
engagement
big-
proposals.
It's a big green rock. I don't know what kind of like rock it is, but it's green. It's like a light green. And I
Wow. So
wonder
it's a peridot?
That's what I was wondering, which I really like that stone. It's actually incredibly expensive. None of this surprises me. All right, let's see what this video has to say.
2 douchebags are engaged.
I know.
Exciting and special story to share.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are engaged. Jen is announcing the happy news in a video posted
For
to her
the 8th
newsletter
How
on
perfect for her
JLo.com.
fucking movie that's out.
In the sneak
That's
peek
what I
clip,
know.
Jen is showing off a massive ring on that
How many
finger
times has
with
she
a
been married?
gorgeous green center stone. She
I think she's
appears
only been married
teary-eyed in
once.
the video while
I
flashing
thought she
her
was married, like, a
sparkling ring
lot.
to the camera.
She's had so many diamonds. There's a really funny meme. Let me find it. I'll show
They're
it.
like, which one hasn't she had? This looks like she got it out of a gumball machine, to be honest.
Before announcing the exciting milestone,
They're always trying to make ugly
moment,
shit
Jenny
cute.
from the
They're
blog
trying to
gave her
convince
fans a
us.
heads up on
Her
her
boobs
Instagram account.
are on point.
So I have a really exciting and special story to share. So if you're not part of my inner circle,
I've heard that she's maintained her
on the
looks for so many years
JLo.com
because she worships Satan.
I don't know if you guys know
Oh,
what
she
that
drinks
is, but it is
adrenochrome.
Oh, that's name her doctor.
Oh wait, you probably can't say that on here.
It's all right. We get one per show.
This one's definitely.
This is the second time that Bennifer
I
has
think
been
she's
engaged.
just Puerto Rican, and they
In
all look very
2003,
young.
Ben first proposed to the singer with a
Their skin
stunning
really holds up.
6-carat pink diamond ring.
This is the second
This
time he's
around, it's
proposed.
green, the color of renewal, which is very symbolic.
I
For
really,
this
I
couple.
have a ring that looks like that. That's like
Ben
from
and
Target.
Jen called off their wedding
I'm
after
not
their
kidding.
engagement in
It's like the same
2004.
color of
17
stone.
years later,
Her
in May
boobs look
2021,
amazing right
the two
there.
reconnected and rekindled their former relationship. And it looks like
He's like,
second time's the charm.
I guess we're doing this.
Yeah.
Here, share my screen real fast.
Okay.
I linked a photo of JLo you might want to see also.
Oh my God. This is the ultimate.
Well, no, people were
why?
making jokes that she's
is so
collecting
much.
stones like Thanos. So
Oh
here's
yeah,
the
Chris
pink
Judd.
one.
I forgot
That
about
is
that.
so funny. I've seen a meme with her with the Thanos glove.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
like,
man.
Jesus, Jayla. Like,
4, 5. Shoot, this makes 6 with the second Ben Affleck stone. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Crazy. Oh man.
Oh my God.
She
And
doesn't
Mark
believe in
Anthony
dating.
Mark Anthony is her baby daddy.
yep. And
So
both of the kids look just like him.
Yeah, unforts. They look just like him. Wow. Good for. Do you think it's hard? Not that any of us are mega celebrities and have any clue what it's like, but do you think it's hard for her to stay married to somebody because do you think there's a part of it that like no man can really like give her anything that she can't give herself?
Probably.
Yeah, well, they have enough money they could divorce all the time, right? Like,
And it
I don't
means
know why they
nothing.
just don't date. Like, you know that you don't have to get married.
yeah,
Like, I don't understand, but whatever.
I
I
like
like
City. That was my favorite. I want to see that again.
Dating doesn't get as much press as getting engaged, though.
I just don't know why people care though. Like, why I don't think as many people care now, but they still put it out there because they just really
Well, you know
want
who's
to
probably
there.
livid is Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very sad.
Oh yeah, she's
I know. Does she even have a boyfriend or anything? Like,
Maybe, I don't know, but it sucks
bakes.
because he stayed friends with JLo the entire time that they were married, and I think that's like one of the reasons that they would fight because she's like, no, there's still something going on. So she was right the whole time.
So
Weird.
Brittany sent me this very important image.
Yeah, because people are saying
Ah.
she ages well, but I think it's mostly because of like her doctor, lighting angles. I mean, everyone has their good and bad angles, of course, but I just
Yeah,
wanted
for
to put a little
sure.
piece of reality there that
Thank you
both
for
sides
this.
can be real at the same time.
Even her worst, she looks amazing. I still think she looks amazing in both pictures. No,
She's like what, 50?
She's
know, how old is
53.
This is
53,
pretty
yeah.
good for 50.
Yeah,
Every time
for
I think
sure.
of 50, I have to imagine Gino because he's my template for like what a 50-year-old is.
But he seems younger to me than 50.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's like he lives like a child. He lives like a college student,
That's the way you should do it. As long as you're happy. Just whatever.
and he is happy.
That's
Yeah,
good. Good for him.
he's living his life. Yeah, and I wonder, God, do you think she's just getting engaged so many times to make news to promote whatever thing
Yes.
she's doing?
Yes.
Stay
For
relevant.
sure.
That
It's
makes
so
me
weird though.
sad.
It's weird
I don't
people.
know. I don't know.
I wonder how she's picking them. Like in all the cases, were they all male celebrities? Like were any of them non-celebrities?
No, they're all celebrities.
Chris Judd. He was like a backup dancer.
Yeah.
Bless.
The dancer was a normal guy, right?
Yeah. And who's that Anji one or whatever his name was? I can't remember what he was, but Chris Judd was like a backup dancer.
Yeah.
That was her first one, I think.
Anji or whatever. Is that his name? I
Judd.
don't know what it said. But yeah, I don't know who that is. I can't remember. I think all of them are celebrities though, yeah, except him. Well, now Chris Judd is a celebrity.
Yeah.
I think.
Right? She made him. I think I've seen celebrity relationships, like their marriages end up being more successful or seem to last longer when they get engaged to a normie. Sup,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It does last longer.
right.
And I've noticed, like, if it's a male celebrity marrying a normie woman, I feel like that combination lasts the longest.
Yes, because women support men's careers.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
I think that's I could see that, but the reverse too, like, because if it's a woman that's famous and the guy isn't, like, yeah, she might be more successful and he might have an ego issue with that. But also, women are used to getting attention, so I feel like they handle it better on average than a man would. Because, like, a lot of men don't understand as much as a woman would on average how to, like, set that boundary and say no, because they're not offered that constantly.
Yeah,
right?
Well,
sure.
look at Selma Hayek. Her husband's not famous, but he's got like $100 billion. You know,
So he might as well. He's famous in the pants, in the wallet.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that, but I guess in the business world, everybody knows him. But if you saw him on the street, a normie's not going to recognize her husband. But everyone knows Selma Hayek.
Ooh, oh, gross!
You Googled him?
Ew, he looks like the guy that was like,
and they only have one daughter, Chrissy, and she looks exactly like him.
Oh, he looks like the guy that's like Clarice.
Oh, Hannibal Lecter?
He looks like Hannibal Lecter. Who is Selma Hayek's husband?
Oh, damn.
9 facts you need to
Definitely
know
married
about.
for money. With that face,
Friend-
she'd be married for money for sure.
Francois.
You know what's the weirdest marriage is Eve, the rapper. She married like the
really?
guy that owns Formula One or something. It's just like it's the weirdest shit. Like I was like, wait,
Why?
that's her husband? And they've been married for like a while. And it was so
Wow.
weird. Like this rapper from Philly is married to this, like, I don't know if he's French or I don't know what he is, but he has a lot of money.
Wait, this guy is the CEO of Keurig?
Keurig.
He owns like everything.
Wow, he
Well,
makes
you know when
plastic
Notre Dame
water.
caught fire?
Never mind. That's different.
Oh.
Well, when
It was like
Notre Dame caught fire,
coffee
he like
cup?
donated $10 billion to like restore it. I know.
Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, very much not different than the coffee cup people. Gucci, Saint Laurent, and Balenciaga. Ugh. Wow.
I mean, she
Do
has
you
to
guys
like him,
agree?
right? She has money. Why would she need a dude with money?
Because he's got $100 billion.
I mean, how much do you need? Damn.
Yeah,
A
I'm with
lot,
you on that
apparently.
That's crazy. Mm-mm.
I want to know what the daughter looks like.
Search Selma Hayek daughter. Her name is Valentina.
He has 3 other kids. This is not even who cares? He has all of the dollars.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
matter if
know.
He has 3 other kids. They had 2 weddings. Oh, just like J-Lo and Ben are gonna have.
I don't know. I would care. Like if a guy, like it'd be different if I had a kid and then they had a kid, then it's fine. But if I don't have any kids and they have a kid, even if they had like $100 billion, it's a deal breaker for me.
Same.
I
Okay, so-
thought it was gonna be a deal breaker for
Can't do
me. Like on paper, it sounds fucking horrible, but then when you meet somebody and you're like, "Oh man, I really love this person," you know,
Yeah.
it's like you say that now, and then you might meet somebody that you really like.
Here,
I
share
don't
my
like count it
screen.
out, but I'd prefer no.
It's a territorial thing. It's not like I
Yeah.
don't want the responsibility thing. It's like, no, the sperm is mine.
Yes.
Type of thing.
That
But
sperm
I
is
dated one dude that
mine.
had a kid and his baby's mother was fucking insane and I just can't. I can't. Now I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I don't want to deal with it. And you have to deal with it. Like you have to.
Mhm.
There's no choice. And I'm like, this bitch is crazy. Like she would come in the middle of the night and just walk in the house or break in the window. And I'm like, this bitch is crazy. Like, no, I'm not doing this.
She
no.
had a key and she
Like,
would
you
just
have a
let
kid and you're
herself
crawling in
in.
a window at like 3 a.m. Like, what are you doing? Like, no thanks. I'm good. I'll just
By the way,
pass.
completely unrelated, I love Anna's look today. Her top with her straight hair, like
Thank
and the
you.
highlights in the front,
I got a
it's so good.
Brazilian blowout, so now my hair is like.
Are you
it's gonna be
liking
straight.
your hair a little bit more now? Like,
Well,
if it
yeah,
goes-
it takes out the frizz and it cuts like my getting ready time in half. And I would like my hair
Yeah.
straight. It always has this weird like, little wave kink. I don't like that, but
'cause I remember you didn't love your latest color.
I didn't. She did it again, but because of the Brazilian blowout, she needed to make it a different color, so it didn't change with
Did you end
the
up
product.
going back to the woman and saying the same woman and saying like, I didn't like what you did. Can you redo it, or did you find somebody new? Because I remember last time we talked about it.
Same
Okay.
girl. I mean, I don't know.
Did she
I
not
really
try
like
to
her.
to fix it?
I think it was just I was being kind of like anal about it, and I need things done a certain way. But because she brought my like roots up because I got the balayage, and she brought it up, but she had to take out all of the other product that was like making my hair the color I like, and then do that and all that. So she said this last time, she's like, okay, well, I put the color back in, but she made it darker so that way it didn't come out. It's just a process to get there. So I was like, I don't want to be like a Karen about this. It'll get to whatever color it is. It looks fine on camera. I just need to stop being so meh.
Yeah. You show up to the hair salon. My hair matters. And then you're just throwing.
No, I'm not crazy like that.
Is this something we wanted to see?
Okay, oh yeah, so this is her daughter. So she looks just like the dad, just with her like dark features.
She has an old man face.
Yeah, but so this is her now. So now with like the makeup and stuff, I'm like, okay, she's
getting there.
She's making it work, but she's got the dad's face.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's what's good about being rich. You can have what we call a Kylie Jenner puberty, where you just keep getting work done until you look how you want to look.
It's going to be so interesting to see how her kids look, because now she's got 2. I think the boy will be fine, but like Stormy, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty cute. Now.
Maybe.
I haven't seen her in like years, so maybe I don't know what she looks like because I don't like pay attention to them because they're fucking annoying.
It just always shows up on my Instagram. Like,
yeah, see,
every 5 seconds,
like,
it's like
all kinds of celebrities, so I have no clue at all. I know.
Guys, I want to share more fan art. This is from Gerald for a Mansion.
Wait, that's fan art too?
Yes, they didn't do
who's who?
So this purple one is me. This is supposed to be Frank.
I love Daria. That show is really good to watch, by the way. She has really good deadpan humor. The first few seasons are really good.
Oh yeah. Venti is this bimbo friend chick. I forget her name.
Her name's Brittany.
Oh, shit. There you go. Melanie Mac, I definitely see this. Yeah. Carmaxla, absolutely. Anna.
That's not me at all.
I would
I'm
like to
Alice in Wonderland.
And then Lila is this vampire. I feel this for her. She'd be like, screw me, I'll bite you.
Are those all from Daria?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Pretty sure.
Well, who's the Melody Mac one? Who's that in Daria?
That's supposed to be Laura Croft.
Okay.
I still watch Daria sometimes.
I can move things with my fingers now on this screen.
I agree with what someone in chat said. I feel like Brittany and Daria is more like Ashton, Birdie.
Oh yeah, that makes
She's
sense.
very like ditzy.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Okay, I'm gonna start this up with this is one of the most fucked up things I saw this week, and I wonder if you guys saw the same. Okay, so this is a breastfeeding help group on Facebook has turned off the comments to a thread about a trans woman who took drugs to stimulate milk production and pretended to give birth to a dead baby in order to live out a lactating fantasy. Women who said they were upset by this were silenced. I had to read this 5 times to understand.
That thing is hair. Oh my god, that thing looks just horrifying. The face, just what is that?
I like how they have Disney like Tinkerbell and Alice in Wonderland behind them.
Always, it's always.
I feel like children would be screaming, running from that. Like, are you serious?
This G Daron, I tried to follow her on Twitter. I have not been accepted yet. Stay tuned.
Oh my god!
I'll see if she'll accept. Shim will accept me.
Does she on the show?
Oh my god, I would love to have this thing on SimpCast.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Gabrielle, send me a DM. Holy fuck. Simulated pregnancy, 35 weeks. I have been wearing my empathy belly for 8 days, and my hips and ribs are feeling it. Even short walks can tire me out. Combined with mask wearing and smoke-filled California air, breathing has been a little tricky at times. Hashtag trans sim pregnancy. Holy shit.
The only thing that makes me feel better about this, the only thing that makes me feel better about this is that she's statistically at a higher risk of killing herself in a hypothetical situation.
You take comfort in that she's probably suicidal.
Yeah. In a hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically, of course.
Oh
my
god. You realize this is who companies like listen to, like when they start like banning, like this is who you're catering to, just so y'all know.
Amanda, what if you had a job with someone like this who was doing an empathy belly and talking about their simulated pregnancy?
Give them a simulated abortion. I mean, in a hypothetical situation.
If I work with someone with an empathy belly, I mean, I'd want to touch it. No, you wouldn't try to poke it. No, it's like when someone says they got their breast done, you want to test it. No.
I would punch it. I'd be like, how about an empathy miscarriage?
Like empathy? How is that empathy?
Empathy belly.
I feel like you're just shitting on pregnancy, actually.
If they had any empathy, they wouldn't be doing pink face. Like, this is clearly some sort of, it's like not just, oh, it's gender dysphoria and they have mental issues. Like, no, it's like the extreme version where it's just like pink face and they're putting femininity on like it's a costume and kind of like making fun of women in a way. It's like satirical, but it's unironic.
It's appropriating women.
It is. It's weird. Like,
it's very low empathy.
They're so happy about it. Like, oh, I did it. I'm passing. I bought a V-neck and I have lipstick. I did it. It's like, girl, if you were even trying, like, get your fucking eyebrows done. You probably should get your nose done.
Like, what are
You know
like,
what's
they try
sad
to accept this shit too? Like, fuck out of here. No.
When I saw this, I thought it was this chick I went to high school with because she looks exactly like this.
Are they Jewish?
That's what I look like in high school, actually.
My lord.
I don't know. I just think if you're really trying, like, try in such a way that you can't, like, this person could back out of this tomorrow. Like, take the headband off, take a good shower, scrub, and, like, cut your hair, and, like, they could be a dude tomorrow.
They just think they put a wig on, they're a chick. Like, okay, now I'm a woman. Like, fuck off.
Oh my god. Like, I respect Blair White because it's like, yeah, you're fucking in it. You've had
that's a
surgery.
chick
Like, this
to me.
is you're fully committed.
Like, my trans friends are so hot, you would not know unless they told you. Like, they don't act like, they actually hate everything that's happening right now. Like, my gay friends, the dudes, they fucking hate everything they're doing. They don't want any parts of it. They're like, this is ridiculous. We're not like this. It's embarrassing. Like, they just prop up all these perverts and shit. And like, they're not like that. They're like embarrassed.
Well,
like, look at this. No wonder. Like, what the fuck is this?
I don't know why anyone would want to simulate pregnancy. Like,
I have
pregnancy
no
is the
clue.
one thing I want to have a baby, but I don't want to do pregnancy.
Yeah, it's
because it's
not
better.
the same. It's just not. Like, it's not the same.
Did you guys ever watch that episode of Family Guy where Peter gets injected with the gay gene and then he tries to breastfeed Stewie?
Yeah.
Like, that's
I remember that
so
scene, yeah.
weird. Oh god.
And then Stewie wakes up and he's like, ah!
Yeah. Didn't he get a hair? A
With the
nipple
hair,
in his
yeah.
mouth?
Because it is.
That's so gross. Oh,
now
that's
I-
exactly what it reminds me of, though. She kind of looks like Peter Griffin now. If you like keep looking.
Ben Shapiro,
Yeah.
Peter Griffin combo.
Oh no. Is this the whole episode?
Now remember, Peter, don't touch this money until you get to the grocery store. And by one
Don't get copyright struck.
Talk over it.
I thought, Lois.
I don't know when it's in.
It's like further into it.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. That part's
It's like almost at the end.
yeah,
it's
it's not
aging.
gay the whole time.
Right,
This
Mr.
it?
Griffin, at this time, we're going to inject you.
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
what we believe
him getting
you isolated
injected
as
with
the
it.
Yeah.
gay gene.
I don't understand.
Well, if we're correct, we will have successfully proven that homosexuality is genetic and not a matter of choice or environment. Now, time for some unfinished business.
No, James.
Yes.
No, James.
Yes, you're going to have sex with me.
No, James, I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, R.I.P.
Hi.
So how the medical experiments go?
So good, Lois. So
He just added a
good.
scarf.
Squeeze right in here if my
Oh,
phone
just yeah.
rings me.
Well, that means you're gay if you have a
What did
scarf
you just
on.
say?
The gay gene. I assume that's the one you meant, even though it wasn't literally the last thing I said when you said, "What did you just say?" It's just that clearly it was the most unusual.
Yes, that's the one I meant.
This is literally Leah Thomas.
you gay?
Did anybody see that absolutely fabulous piece on Fiji in yesterday's travel
I
section?
don't know when he does
Oh.
the thing. forget. I just seen this too.
Yeah, I remember this scene, the hair scene in particular.
Yeah, you just have to keep skipping through it.
Yeah, it's further in.
Yeah, I feel like they're so weird with copyright shit.
Well, man, if somehow.
This is Harry, the homosexual. Say hi to everyone, Harry. Hi, fellas. I sure do love being gay. Harry's choice of lifestyle is wrong, so we're gonna beat him up for it. Now,
Wait, it had to be before this because isn't this conversion camp?
like a straight man. Peter will
No, this isn't the episode. I can't remember now.
No, it is this episode,
it
but
is?
it's like
homosexual.
he picks up Stewie in the bed. You can
Yeah.
probably find it on YouTube. Peter breastfeeds Stewie.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh wait, no, this is a two-part.
What's going on here? Holy crap!
Literally our reaction.
Oh wait, maybe that's the one where he's like a woman. Like he goes to that woman camp because he wants.
the link I
I
just
can't
sent.
remember. I can't
wait,
remember if it's
Frank,
that
you
one or
linked
the
it?
other one.
The last one, yeah, I sent a link in the private chat. That
Okay,
should
let
be
me
it.
get that one.
I don't know
We
if
just
like
speed
there's
ran a
one where
whole
he's like trying to
episode.
understand women or some shit, and he goes to this camp and experiences birth, and his lip goes over his head or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, look, that was Stewie.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Looks just like.
Boy, I really appreciate all the hard work you did giving birth and mothering our kids. I'll never know that joy.
Peter, I'm sure you would have been a great mother if you had the chance.
You think so?
I know so.
What a weird thing to say.
He looks so mad.
Lord,
Family Guy is so on the nose.
it is, man. The newer ones aren't as funny as the older ones, though. Unfortunately,
They had to censor themselves.
yeah, I hate it.
really
I just watch the
become-
old ones.
It's become that like being a woman, right? And now like pregnancy is just this like cute, fun thing you can throw a costume on and
Yeah.
boom, you fit it. It's like
Just throw a belly on and you're pregnant.
It's exactly what Amanda was saying. It's like, yeah, why would you want to have a period? Why would you want to go through pregnancy? Like,
I have no idea.
I mean, they
It's
literally
awful.
invent birth control so that way you don't have to experience those things, and we have to take that just to get rid of our periods and our cramps and everything else that happens. So when people say, "Oh, I want this," it's like you want to be in a living hell for a week out of the month. That's great, and then you want to have
Yeah.
hormones.
So
Like
they
the
also
rest of
know they will never feel it. So like, yeah, they're just going to, I don't know, kind of, I don't know, belittle is not the right word, but it's like, yeah, they know they're never going to actually go through it. So they're like, I'm doing it. It's cute.
Yeah, it's real cute. I wish dudes had it instead.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
unfortunately,
god, they'd be such babies.
The worst.
Oh god, I know. They would
Ruby!
not.
I'm here. Can anybody see me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I could see.
Yeah, we could see you.
So you guys can't tell anyone.
Okay.
I've been drinking for past 10 hours.
10 hours?
Since noon. Is that wrong?
No,
How are
it's
you
right.
pacing it? Like, how many different alcohols do you drink, and like when did you
What
drink
am I
them?
doing with my life? Isn't
That's
that
okay.
the question?
You're having
Hi,
fun.
Amanda, Gail, you're so gorgeous. What's going on,
I
everybody?
know. I meant to say that earlier.
It's Brittany. Oh, okay. So I've been out.
Ruby,
Since,
why are
I've
you
been
what's
out since Friday. I don't even know what day it is and what's the time. Is that wrong?
No. Did you start during a happy hour? You started what after a compound
There was
show?
like this like Balkan, like Eastern European brunch party, and we just went to grab one drink, and next thing I know, it's 10 p.m. and I don't even know what I'm doing with my life.
You do. You're having fun.
Sure.
Luby and her friends know how to party. Like, I always feel FOMO when I look at your posts because I'm like, oh, you have friends who like go out and are normal that aren't just like working all the time. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
like we work hard,
Reminisce.
but we party harder. And we're all almost 40, so it's a little sad. It's partying with the
No,
best
it's
of
not
sadness, you know?
sad. It's
The
like you.
Eastern European in you. You could drink and be normal and still look gorgeous.
Okay,
See, this
guys.
really is Sex and the City.
Okay, let's bet. Do you think that I will wake up tomorrow at 8 a.m. and go to my Orange Fitness workout at 9 a.m.? Will
Orange.
I make it?
No.
You know,
No?
Orange Theory. You
Yeah,
if
Orange
you
Theory.
really want
Do
to.
you think I'll be able to do it or not?
I think you could.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can do it.
Thank you,
You
for
can
We
do
believing
it.
believe in
in me. I'm gonna do
Some-
my best.
Go to your Orange Fitness. I really like F45, which is similar to that. It's like you get there and somebody just yells at you and tells you what to do, and then it's over.
Basically, but Chrissy, you've been looking like a model lately.
Stop.
Bro, I'm
model?
telling you, the hair, the body, the booty, and everything. I'm like, every time I see you, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Like it's Monday. We always see each other on Mondays. And I'm like, this girl just keeps looking hotter. So where do you go?
Boob. Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
I needed that boost.
Yeah. You've been working out, you're changing your style, you're like killing it. So that's great.
True. Luby was like one of the first, actually the only friend to like pull me aside and be like, look, these dresses you've been wearing on stage all the time that you think are your look, they're not working for you.
No.
I want a friend. I think it's good for friends, to be honest. Although I like your dresses personally. I thought they were beautiful.
Dresses are gorgeous, and Chrissy is gorgeous. But I kind of wanted to see her like revamped, like looking younger and rocking the jeans and like more tighter stuff.
More Eastern European.
Yes,
I think
I'm
we all
Eurotrash.
could
I'm
look a little-
sorry.
we all could look a little more Eastern European.
I am Eurotrash, and I can't escape it. I've been trying. It's impossible.
I'm so afraid that Luby, we're gonna watch you get like attacked, like assaulted in real time on the streets of New York City.
So speaking of that, last Saturday I went out with my friends.
Are they Eastern European?
Yes, of course. Eurotrash. Come on. And then a couple, that's like a husband and wife, that were driving us, and they went to go change because we were going to a party. And they're like, oh, we'll keep the car running and you guys just wait. It was me and my friend who were in the back seat. And we were just sitting like two idiots with not like even having the car locked. And the guy got in and he's like, hey, this is my car now. Bye. He wanted to steal the car.
What?
While we were still in the car.
What? Oh, this is my car now. Bye.
What kind of car was
Did
it?
you tell him stop? That's illegal.
We were so shocked, and he looked like he was out of his mind, like drugged up. And we were like, go away, shoo, like very pathetic. And like
Swipe or no swiping.
And then at one point I told my friend, like, just get out and run. Like, this guy is not going to leave. But it was like this brand new.
Wait, where were you? Where were you in the city?
Astoria.
Oh, man.
We went to Astoria.
Balcony, man. I used to live there. That's a pretty safe hood.
I know. And it was some new type of car where you have to press the button and use the key.
A Tesla?
So this drug addict was trying to make it run, and he couldn't, and he just left the car.
So you guys got out of the car. He tried to steal it. He couldn't.
Yeah, he tried. We saw him
and then
trying.
you guys just went back in.
It was pathetic and sad.
Did he like throw the keys down, like throw a tantrum, like harumph?
No, he just stumbled out, like very disappointed, like that was it.
Did he like try to rob you of money or anything too, or just
nothing? I don't think he was even conscious.
Whoa,
he was that type of. I mean, we were lucky. If in any other situation, had he had a gun or something, we would have been. That's it. Out. Kidnapped, killed, whatever.
Do you keep anything on your person? Like, I mean, I shouldn't talk. I have a pink knife and like pink mace. Like,
I have
probably
a
not going
pepper
to do
spray
anything.
Yeah, that's good. I have a pepper spray that I didn't bring with me, which it was stupid. It was stupid what we did. We should have never like just hung out in the car that was just running.
What are you gonna pepper spray him from the back seat? I don't know.
I would just harm myself, right? It was just.
Yeah, it's so scary. Ugh.
It was bad. It was really bad. But I mean, New York is fucked up, so
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not even surprised at this point.
Pat Maloney says, "Get home safe. Love you. Don't get stabbed. Pay attention."
That'd be so nice. My friends are ahead of me. They don't even know I'm calling. They were like, they're looking at me like, "What's going on?"
Wow.
How is everybody doing?
We're good.
Smashing.
We're talking about J-Lo and Ben Affleck getting engaged again.
I can't even. I'm done. I hope they both die in a car crash.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling about both of them.
It does feel like front lines reporting on the ground from Ukraine with the wind sounds and everything.
Like, come on, nobody cares anymore. You've been engaged 3,000 times. And then I've heard some girls saying, like, well, you're just jealous. Nobody, like, because she's been asked so many times. I'm like, She's apparently
she's
a codependent person. She
Yeah.
cannot function on her own.
She sure is.
She's definitely looking for something in every guy that comes into her life. But let's see. I mean, sure.
Let's see what happens.
But I'm done. I don't care. I couldn't care less. No,
We're done.
Nope.
We're done
Me
caring
either.
about J-Lo.
They all suck.
Yeah. Whatever. Why would you you've been engaged and married so many times? How can you get excited all over again?
How is it still
Where
special
do you
for
find
you?
that in you?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm a bride wearing white for the 55th time. Come
What
on.
could it even
Can't be
mean
that special?
anymore?
We're getting married like 80 times in a
To them, it's
lifetime. I'm
like
whoa.
a party. It's just like a party for them.
I know, just have a party then. Like, don't bring marriage into it. Just
At this
fucking have a
point, why do
party
you even
and
meet the
live
children?
together?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you make it complicated?
It could be your I'm fucking Ben Affleck again party. It's like you could still get a ring, but like, I don't know.
Maybe they just want to pay their lawyers. They're all friends. They're like, all right, well, you can draw up the prenup and we'll pay you and I will do it. Like, I don't really know.
And
the
it's all
point.
the free media attention that she had for her
Yeah.
movie Marry Me.
That's right,
She just had a movie that came out called Marry
Yeah.
Me, literally.
Yeah,
So
I
this
remember
what happened
that.
with Ben
It was
was
a flop.
perfection for the whole PR part of the movie. Come on. I don't
So
know.
my
It's like,
theory,
I'm
my
done with
theory,
Hollywood.
We're done.
yeah, it definitely seems like a promotional thing, but my theory is that she thinks she's fucking Sonic and she's collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
Ooh. Not a bad theory at all. Not a bad theory
She's just
at all.
rolling through dick like
She has, though, I guess.
Good for her. I guess, but again, couldn't care less. Not
I hope-
impressed.
I
don't
hope she
care if it's
cries
green
herself to
emerald
sleep
or
every
something.
night. Yeah. Pat Maloney
Whatever.
wants to know, can someone get Gino to take Booby home? Oh,
I am literally like 3 blocks away from my house.
I'm
and
loving
my friends are right there. They're ahead of me. They keep looking back so I don't get kidnapped. So they're
as long
nice.
as they're within yelling distance of you. I'm enjoying
Oh,
the
yeah.
internet chivalry though.
It's cute though. I appreciate it.
I want to go to New York. Should I not go?
Come,
I don't know.
we'll hang
It's
out.
not
we'll get
safe,
lunch.
honestly speaking. Like, you just heard Lou talk about how she got robbed. Like, not only is public transportation not safe, but not even private transportation safe anymore
I
in New
know,
York.
that's
In
what,
Astoria, one of the
I would
safest
stay in
places.
Manhattan, but I don't know.
Astoria is like a cute little safe nook, and it's done. Everything is just so messed up here that
That's sucks.
I'm so
I like
sad
New York.
because this used
Yeah.
to be my city, and I don't want to leave, and I want to stay
Booby,
here.
do your Montenegrins want you to move away? Or I don't know. I tried to not.
No, my
say it.
community, our community is very big here in New York, but now they're all flocking to Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the rite of passage for New Yorkers. It's a New York birthright to go
Yeah.
to Florida.
Yeah.
It is the birthright. That's correct.
Damn, it is very sad.
Okay, everybody. Do you really think that I will wake up tomorrow at 8? Do you believe in me?
I think it depends how much you're hating your body right now. 'Cause if you go
A
to
lot.
sleep being like,
lot.
oh, my ass or oh, like my
I
arms,
feel like
then you will.
lately I've been feeling like Hulk Hogan. I'm like, I should be wrestling. Or I should be a bouncer at a club. This is not looking good for me.
I think if you're super hungover or tired or sore from your last workout, then don't. But if
And
you're
it's
none of
only
those
10
things-
o'clock. You have plenty of time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sure,
What time
I'll
is the
go
class?
home. I have a big bottle of water. I'll have vitamin C, and I'll pass out. That's a good plan.
Yeah, I think you'll be good. It's 10 o'clock. You'll be.
Yeah, it's early still.
Jesus Christ, what have I done? We just went for like a mimosa.
Guys, put F's in the chat if Luby should work out.
Oh
yeah.
my God. If I vomit tomorrow, boy.
Just
Luby,
drink
you're
a lot
so
better if
coffee.
you work out anyway.
Yeah.
So it'll be worth it.
Okay. Good. I need to stay motivated. Okay. I'll get that booty back eventually.
You're hot
There
and
you
you're
go.
like naturally thin.
Those days are gone, but thank you. I have to learn also how to accept compliments. I'm very bad at
It's
that.
hard. It's very hard to do.
Right? It's the hardest thing ever. Chrissy, are you excited about Atlantic City?
I am. I'm also concerned that it might not happen because I feel like Aaron's been very vague and a little like cagey about things. Like I'm just
Oh,
like,
we're going.
oh, Are you sure? Because he's like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna happen. And then I'm like, Aaron, the tickets are not even up for Austin yet. He's like, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm planning my other dates around these.
No,
trips.
we're going for sure.
Okay. All right.
We're going. Oh yeah. I mean, it's Boss's birthday. Come on, like what else?
I know.
It's gonna be wild.
We're all supposed to get blackout that weekend.
Yeah. That's the plan.
And let's gamble, Luby. Let's like make it a point to gamble.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
When we were in Vegas, I stayed up with Anthony like till 6 or 7 a.m. at the blackjack table. And when I ran out of money,
so
he
much
like
that I passed
sponsored
out.
me. Yeah.
I fucking passed out. I'm pathetic.
Well, we'll have to get it up this next time. All right, good. All right. I feel you've made me feel better about the whole situation.
Oh yeah, we're going. I'm already like picking out my outfits, preparing for my stage time and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna like get a couple casino slut outfits to
Yeah.
wear. So I can just bend
Anthony's
over
like
a
inviting
table.
all of his cousins and friends, and it's gonna be wild.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna be like, can I blow on your dice?
Yes.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm like 60 years old. From Nesquik, get HRH collection on SimpCast or we riot. I don't know who that is.
Oh my god, she's a legend. Please.
Really?
I will die to have her on. Like,
What, is
number
she on
one.
Twitter, Instagram?
Yeah, she's on Twitter. She has a
Okay,
YouTube
let's
channel.
have her
She's like better Trisha Paytas. Like
that?
HRH
like less
collection.
degenerate Trisha Paytas and like funnier.
Less degenerate.
Oh, okay. I already can tell that I
She's
like
the
her.
one who goes, "It's not the vibe. Stop!" That girl. It was like a popular TikTok sound people use.
All right, I need to get on TikTok. I feel like I'm officially missing out.
Ay,
All
ay,
right.
ay.
All right, I'm following
Like
her.
every second of her vlog is just gold. She goes through like 3 different moods in 15 seconds at any given time. It's so funny.
I fucking love that. I love
So she's-
insane people.
She's peak female.
Yeah, she is like bimbo.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll get my people on it. Basically,
Yes, you should. This
Frank
sounds
is my
really
people.
exciting.
Slaglust for the OnlyFans hose. Wooden horse? Question mark.
What's that?
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
That's from Flamingo's leaked porn history.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
It's Chewy, Houston, Texas in the house, and shout out to my sports betting pal on Fox Sports Radio in Bernie Prado. I don't know who that is about.
Okay. Me either.
Okay. Bobby Bob, Elon should do a full reset of Twitter, take everyone's blue checks, and unban everyone. That would be sweet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would love to see it.
Count Dooku, evening all. Bent lightsaber man here.
Wait, I have a question. Who would
Yeah.
you guys like to see unbanned from Twitter the most? If you could pick one
Ooh,
person.
Trump!
In hard mode, no Donald Trump.
Alex
What?
Jones.
I think that our boss got banned again.
No. I would love to see Gavin McGinnis unbanned.
Me too, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Because I think we see a lot more of Alex Jones. Like he would be fun to have unbanned, but I think
Ooh, Alex
tweet-wise,
Did you see
Gavin
that he
McGinnis
has
is
a new show on
hilarious.
CNN? Have you guys seen it?
No?
Alex Jones was on CNN.
No.
He
He's,
was
like,
invited to
uncanceled.
do commentary on Ukraine and all of that. I was shocked. I think that like they're really in a bad place, CNN. Like they know their ratings are super low. That like they're fully like they're going back full circle and like, okay, let's start where we ended and just bring the conspiracy theorists. So they brought him back.
What?
I don't know if it's like for a full show or something
I'm
like that,
looking for this.
but he had a whole piece on Ukraine, and boy, were they promoting it. Boy, were they promoting it.
So weird. It's
It is
Twilight Zone shit.
My mind was blown. Like CNN, Alex makes no sense. Well, it happened.
What?
I
See, I wouldn't know
cannot
that because I
find
don't
this.
see
Their
CNN
ratings are
anyway.
plummeting. Like there's nothing else to do. You have
Yeah.
to go back to
That's crazy.
CNN
the
is
ones you
drying up.
banned. I guess.
R. James, the issue with TikTok is pro-commie indoctrination. True. That is a side effect. Ellen
yeah.
Reese, Anna, don't hide. If your hair has grown back, we still love you. Can you mention the furry letters?
I don't know what the furry letters are, but oh, I remember. So I guess there was a furry convention, and they also had like diaper fetishes. And
Let me call
Cecil
you
was
back.
telling me about this, and so the hotel
Yeah.
had to send like letters to all of the furries that were staying at this hotel to and I guess it's all about, like stop rubbing feces all over the walls and stuff.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, I just found out about this, but
That was Rainforest, right?
I
Was
don't
that the
know.
convention name? Rainforest?
No.
What?
That,
Okay, I'm looking this up. I'm looking it up. Rainforest.
I think that's the one where they left diapers on the car and like
They didn't
yeah.
put litter boxes in the hallway.
Yeah, but we were gonna read it on like the next Jack show because that like got brought up at the very end.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so rainforest.org says that they are closing the Rainforest Convention. I wonder if this is recent. Damn. Gross though.
Yeah.
Like what?
They're like, it's quirky to put my diaper wipey on the car. Ooh, I'm gonna glomp you. Because they always talk like that when they're in their fur costumes for some reason. And they're always blue wolves.
Yeah, I know there is a lot. Why is that the wolf thing?
It's
People
like
with
an autism
Just
thing.
their thing.
Yeah, people who are into furries, I think they just lack the confidence to like explore their own kinks as themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
I used to
dissociation
do,
thing.
I used
Yeah.
to like show my art at a Halloween convention, and my stepdaughter was with me one year, and she loved she was in a wolf phase, so she had a little wolf costume. And so one day she was Kion from like the Lion Guard show, and then the next day she was in the wolf, and she was little. She saw some furries and she got so excited because it was like seeing a wolf person, Mickey Mouse. And she but one of them was on a leash and I was like, oh God, no. But she had already run over to go say hi to them, and they got so excited to see her because she was in a little wolf costume. And I'm like, oh my God.
Aw.
She doesn't know, which is sweet, but it's like you don't touch them.
I would
Childhood
never
innocence.
touch them and I would never smell them because they don't
Yeah.
wash those costumes and they do water sports in them.
Oh, that's some stinky fur. That's
Well, the furry convention is in Pittsburgh,
hi,
and I used
Anna.
to go down there, but I
Hey.
haven't been in a couple years. So is it different now or something? Because they were always nice, and there wasn't anything too kinky. But it's been 2 years, I think, since I went down there. But I don't know, man. I didn't see any of that at the one here. They were just kind of walking around just with their outfits, not walking each other on leashes or anything. Though maybe it's different now. I don't really know. But I thought Pittsburgh was the main furry meetup or whatever the fuck they call it.
There was one convention me and Frank went to. We were I think promoting one of his comedy clubs, and we did see somebody on a leash. It's a little jarring. You're like, ah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe they're different now.
They don't even commit to the act. Like if you're gonna be on a leash, you should have to pee in public too. Like just piss on the floor. Or piss
You have to
outside.
scratch your ear with your foot. If you can't do that, you can't be on a leash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Forgo
sure they
the
want
White.
to.
Anna is doing more farming in Elden
I'm
Ring.
not playing Elden Ring. I was going to, but I saw people shaming me on it. I'm at level 115 now, so I don't think I need to.
Why is that the easy way out in the game or something?
No, so the game is really difficult, and so the way to, I guess, not constantly die is you have to go and just kill a bunch of things so you can level up faster, so you can actually get through the game.
Oh, so it's like an MMORPG, basically.
Yes, that's what I've been
grinding.
doing is whenever I'm not doing the story part of the game, which I do when I'm streaming, I'll just go and farm and just try to level myself up.
Oh, okay. This is a very important question. Have any of us dated black guys?
Why would
it's a
you
no
ask
for
us
me.
that?
I know.
Yeah.
How unladylike. I haven't.
You?
But just because none were interested at a time when I was single.
I mean, have you dated black guys?
I like how awkward it got.
Does it matter? I don't understand why it would matter anyway.
And you can tell they haven't. What does that mean? You can tell we haven't.
Everyone
I
got
don't really care what
uncomfortable at
color
the mention
people
of
are.
black guys.
If you're
This
hot,
is
you're
just-
hot.
Yeah,
I think if you didn't say no right away, it means you have. I Like if someone's like, "Have you dated Asian guys?" I'd be like, "Oh, ew, no."
Yeah, I know. It's a weird question, but
Actually, I have.
I feel like black guys were never into me, and like until I got like blondish hair. Now it's like black guys will hit on me, but before, no. But I had a really bad experience with one black guy, so. But that, I don't think that ruins it for everyone else.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my friends made a tweet that went viral about that. She said, and I knew her before she started dating like one of my friends. So like now she's in the friend group and it's funny, but she's known for this tweet where she said, just got hit on by a black guy. Time to go hit the gym again. Because she's white and she's implying like, oh, she's fat and black guys like fat women.
That's funny.
And people got so mad and they canceled her.
Oh man, that's pretty tame. That's joke wise. R. James Venti, as the resident POC, what's your take on porn stars charging higher rates for BBC scenes? Some say it's racist and don't charge extra. Oh god, this is like an old topic. I feel like I've talked about this with so many people.
That's really funny. No, let them do it. That's so funny.
It's truly a thing. But if you're taking more dick, it's like you're taking more damage. So in that sense, I understand it.
Listen, it's their reputation.
Oh man.
I don't really know about that.
I don't think for the skin color. I think for if it's like a much bigger dick and you're like, I'm gonna be sore and out of commish for a couple weeks.
I never even thought about it. They do get paid more.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
need
had no
Elsa Jean
clue.
for
I have
this.
no idea.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea. I really never paid attention to how they got. I don't even know how much they make. Honestly, I have no idea. Do you get paid like a lot? Like, is it worth it or no? I don't think it would be worth it.
Guess there's many.
Wait. Why is it not worth it? What's like the risk, LeeAnn? Please explain.
Worth it?
Yeah. You're
Fucking
saying you don't know
random
if it's worth
people.
it. Where's the risk?
I wouldn't want to fuck random people.
Oh, okay. I
Like,
thought
there's
you
just
meant
no
'cause
way
it's
I
like-
could do it. There's like no one, and there's like no one I would do that with. No.
Does
There's
Frank want to weigh
there's
in
not
on like
enough
the
money.
big
Frank,
controversy?
Are you muted, Frank?
No.
Huh?
I was gonna say someone mentioned Elsa Jean. Maybe shoot her a text and get her on the horn if she's up. If she's in LA, I'm sure she's up.
All right. We need you to talk about BBC. Are you up?
She's in LA. She's
up and ready to talk about BBC.
The question that they asked you before, it's a loaded question. It doesn't matter what you say. If you've been with a black guy, trolls in the chat are going to say you're ruined and your pussy's wrecked. If you say you haven't been with a black guy, then you're racist. So it doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
True. Torgo the White. Brittany's stream was a great pre-show to Flashcast last night. She might want to look into Ed Dutton's book on feminism. Hit a lot of points she made.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that. I love new reading material.
Number one sexy Pokemon. How about some rooting for Putin tie? Tie T, YTs. What?
Tidy whities, like underwear.
Dirt. Okay, a couple more. Doctor cuts your tits and cock off. I lost a friend because he was all about socialized healthcare, and I said, okay, as long as you pay a fat tax. Blocked me minutes later. Oh.
Hey, that's fair though.
I think so. If you have to, it's like the equivalent of buying 2 seats on a plane, but for life.
Yeah, or trying to make taxpayers pay for college that you signed for. You signed that loan, not me. You did, not me. Fuck you.
Yeah,
pay
it's
that
not,
shit.
It's not free college. It's like someone somewhere is going to pay
the
for it.
dumbest shit ever. Like you signed that contract, bitch. You pay that shit. That's your fault, not mine.
If I could go back in time, I would not have gone to college. Like you just at the time you're like kind of intimidated into doing it. Like you're made to
they
feel
do, and like you have to do it or you're a loser.
You will be a loser. You'll be in poverty the rest of your life. Everyone will see you as an idiot. You have to go to college for something.
That's dumb.
It just was like a big ass waste of money.
What did you go to college for? Like, what's your degree in?
Communication and a minor in women's studies.
Oh God.
Oh no.
So you have a lot of comedy material then.
Yeah,
basically.
I minored in being a dumb cunty feminist. Yeah.
Wait, were you like someone that wore a pussy hat and stuff?
I would have. If that were at the time, that I was in college, I was all about it because I went to protests. I was in Students for Social Justice. One of my roommates was like in Students for Social Justice. My other roommate was like student government. So it was all like we were woke before like woke was a thing.
Well, I'm glad you're not an asshole anymore.
Oh God, I was.
Thank God.
But it's like I was just like an idiot kid. Like you're so young when you go. Like I was 17 when I started college. Like what the? You're a kid.
And it definitely
still.
wasn't that bad then, like it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty deep.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I would have been
in the pussy hats,
flinging candles in a Walmart right now.
Yeah.
God.
Although I still might. Dan Halen, Japan would be a surprise to have a fat tax considering they worship sumo wrestlers. Bobby Bob. Last time I was at the gym doing shoulder presses, my far right side came out and I turned to Hitler for a minute.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
Anyone that works out. It's Hitler.
No, it's so he went like
he accidentally heiled.
Yeah.
Number one sexy Pokemon, JLo's ring looks like jade. It's a little bit sparklier than jade, in my opinion.
Brighter, yeah.
Schwaschelbeck. Wow. Okay, I hope he doesn't retract this one. Just kidding. Okay, effing read it on a catch up a few minutes ago. Take back my last chat. Love you all. I would stay and watch the whole stream, but I have a man Pinos. Get Streamlabs so I don't have to say Pinos. Still trying to get daughter to tune in. Gymnast Fresno State. All right, there's a lot of information there. Thanks, Schwasselbach. What are y'all's thoughts?
Works with one of my friends. Is he? Dude, if you're still in the chat, are you still working at Fresno State?
Ooh. What are y'all's thoughts on the new male soaps and manscraping? Do you mean manscaping, Lawrence?
Oh, I was like scraping. What the fuck is that now?
Manscraping. Oh,
there's so many things I don't know about.
I don't want to know about that. I don't know.
I try not to think of men at all.
Archangel, any dating advice for a fool such as myself? I don't know what I keep doing wrong. I can get a woman to agree to a date, but it never happens for some reason or another. I just want someone to love. I've never had a real relationship. Oh my God. All right. I feel like I would need to know more about you before giving you advice.
I think it's your self-concept. You see yourself as someone who can't maintain relationships, or at least healthy, loving ones, and you probably have a preconceived notion that women are going to hurt you or not give you what you want. So you should change that self-concept into someone like I can maintain them.
I think it's the eye patch. Get rid of the eye patch. No, okay.
I can't even see.
Yeah, confidence is so important, and I wonder where you are getting these dates. Like if you're just on dating apps, that's never good. You got to cast a wide net. You got to do dating apps. You got to be talking to people in real life. You got to be talking to
farmers markets.
Talk to women at the gym. Talk to women at farmers markets. Go to a fucking yoga class every once in a while. Like suck at it. But that's go where women go. Just like I would say to men, go where men go. Go to steakhouses. Go to happy hours. Go like hang outside of office buildings.
Go to Joanne Fabrics and walk around for like half a day.
Yeah,
go to TJ Maxx. Oh my God, go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. That's where like a lot of us go. Go to candle stores and just hang out and just wait.
I also think it's important to take the self-responsibility look on things, because I think that a lot of people like to victimize themselves. And in this guy's case, he should consider why he's picking those people. Because he's picking them, right? So what about you and how you view yourself? Are you picking out women that do that to you?
Ooh, yeah, maybe he's picking the same wrong type over and over again. What do you think, Amanda?
I was going to say exactly what Brittany said. I said, who are you approaching for dates? Also the energy that you bring in. Like women love a confident man. Women want to feel protected by men. So if you come in with nervous energy or not confidence, it's like, it's off-putting.
Yeah, don't
just come out with your arms out, act like you're constantly blocking her from something.
Yeah,
like,
But I guess he asked them out and they just flake. Is that the issue?
Yeah, are they flakes?
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe he likes a certain type of woman, and that certain type of woman can't keep her. She doesn't have her shit together.
Doesn't have a Google Calendar.
Right, something.
No.
Or maybe he's like asking her on the date, and then like he just keeps over texting or something. Like ask her out and then make the plan, and that's it. Like just
then leave it.
chill. Be like,
Keep it at logistics only until you get to the date.
yeah, maybe she's like, dude, this guy's too into me. I can't, like, he looks, whatever, psycho.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
about how he's showing up to them. You guys know how when you go to work, for example, or like let's say you go to different settings, like let's say it's school, it's work, it's home, it's with different people, like a different part of you kind of shows up. So in situations like that, it tends to be like, well, maybe he's showing up to that person in that type of way. Like, it doesn't matter who the girl is. It's like whenever it's his girlfriend, he's showing up in a certain way to them because that's the part of his personality that he shows them, as opposed to like, let's say he can hold friends perfectly fine, but then he can't hold a girlfriend. It's because the way he is with friends is not the same type of thing how he is with a girlfriend, I think.
All right.
Frank,
I'll be honest with you, dude. How ugly are you?
Oh, I know
Yeah.
so many ugly people that can get
Because here's the thing: if you don't find yourself attractive, then how do you expect a woman to? And so maybe if you, this is what I always see is, and I honestly see it a lot more with girls than with guys, is that they think that they're the hottest person alive and they look like a troll, but they want people that are what they consider the hottest people alive. So maybe you're going out of women that are kind of out of your
league,
but I mean, guys can get women that are out of their league just as women can get men that are out of their league. It's all about confidence.
It's jacked or rich.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
It's
cool,
I mean,
you could.
It's all about your confidence. It's how you carry yourself. It's the way you present yourself in public and social situations. So if you're having a hard time with a woman, especially in a romantic situation, and it's with every single woman, then maybe you're presenting yourself in a way that is unattractive to women.
I think it's good advice to say be confident, but it's not easy and it doesn't work for most people. Like most people, fake it till you make it doesn't work, and that's why I say that the self-concept is more important to actually change that and like address your beliefs that you believe about yourself. Because if you keep saying like, oh, I'm hot, but like every time you're saying it, you're like in your head, oh, I don't believe that. Like that's not true.
Well, I'm not
like,
saying
I'm
just
lying to
say you're
myself.
hot. It's about, and this goes a lot with work, right? If you're uncomfortable in like an office setting and you have to be around, a lot of executives and professionals, some people might not have confidence in that. And that's not about your physical attractiveness. That's just how do you hold yourself around people that intimidate you?
Right.
Oh.
Some guys come off too eager too. Like you
Frank,
can't.
you're too low.
You can't come off too eager. Like you ask the girl out and then you just back away and just make the plan and don't over text.
If he had a concept of himself where he's the guy that gets who he wants, he can sustain relationships, they love him no matter what type of thing, all of those things would naturally happen. It's not like you have to do this list of things of like, oh, be confident, but like also draw back and do this and that. That all comes naturally when you actually believe in yourself and that you get the things that you want.
Right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Barely.
So here, barely? Shit. Let me turn this up.
Should I mute myself? See if that
No,
helps?
no. So here's the deal. He's asking a $50 super chat, and y'all are not addressing the actual question. He's clearly good enough to get a first date, right? We can establish that. What he's doing is he's not present on that first date. He's thinking about the second date. If he lets it go, and I think Venti said it, confidence is really important here. Be present in the moment on that first date. Don't worry about a second date. Be there on the first one and chill. Let yourself be cool, be yourself, and have fun and be present. And she'll want to be around you for a second date. Let them want that second date. Don't go after it the way he is.
Literally just assume that there will be a second date. Literally just assume it, and then that'll like kind of calm your anxiety too.
Yeah. That's
be like, we're obviously going out again. Like, yeah, we're
Oh, he sent a follow-up super chat. It's
oh shit, really?
Yeah. Answering some of our questions.
Where are you? Here we are. Okay. I am confident. I don't consider myself ugly nor the most attractive. The women I go after are definitely not out of my league, but maybe you're right. I probably do overtext. Oh. You know, there is somebody, a friend of mine, Kristen Carney, who she specifically, I'm spitting, helps guys with their banter. I don't know if she's somebody that could help, but I wonder if you're just too excited and you text too much. I would say stick to phone calls and keep the texts for like logistics only. That way you don't like over text.
I think
But
it's
know
just a
think
problem
our
with his
friend,
beliefs.
Yeah, and don't
I
be
think Hickson wants to come in on this actually.
Hickson!
If he had a belief that he could sustain the relationship, this wouldn't be happening. Meanwhile, he's affirming it through the super chats. Like, I can't get second dates. Like, he's like confirming that reality. So clearly it's a belief issue in
I think he's
himself.
manifesting it.
Yeah, I do. Hey, Hickson.
Hickson, are you there? Are you? I'll mute him. Unmuted. He's muted himself. Unmute yourself.
This is pretty much every time I'm in a meeting with Hickson. It's always like the first 30 seconds.
There
Yeah,
you
there
are.
you go.
Yeah. Anyway, hello, ladies. I got the
Hello.
perfect advice for this guy. Just lie.
Wow. Okay.
Just lie. Women are gullible. They're gonna believe whatever he tells them. So, and just buy him a few drinks, rent a car, rent a Mustang, show up, pretend it's yours.
A
It's not
Mustang.
hard. Or
No.
whatever car, you know.
Don't
Like,
rent a Mustang. Don't listen to him.
Showed up in a Honda and I was
I mean,
smitten immediately.
yeah,
I was like,
but
wow, a car.
you and Frank Frank's got game. This guy has no game, so he needs to lie. You know?
No,
And-
no,
and
he's
if
on
she's
to
smart-
something. Hickson's right. He's on to something. He needs to like assume that role. That's kind of what I've been getting at too. He needs to assume the role of someone who gets second dates.
Yeah,
Even though that's a dramatic way of doing it, but it's
Cosplay-
still the same
cosplay it.
point.
like dress nice, act like you're rich or something.
Smell
you know?
good.
Just get in there and like
Yeah, but
Big
Stuff
dick energy.
your underpants with an extra sock.
this dude is striking out. He needs to just start lying to everybody.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, here's something that I'll say, and so people want to feel wanted, right? So if you're on a first date with a woman and you want to be there and be present, honestly, just ask her a shit ton of questions about herself and act like it's the most interesting fucking thing on the
Listen,
face of the
Strike
planet.
her ego.
You know? Well, that's it. And you know, that's how you get someone to like fall in love with you on the first date is like, wow, they really are interested in me. They really want me. They want to know all this stuff about me. And people love talking about themselves.
Yeah.
And so if you do that, like just on a first date with the chick and you're not thinking about the second date, you just let me just ask this chick all these questions about herself, act really interested, you'll be good.
See, I think all that's wrong. Just treat her like shit and she'll love
I was
you.
dating my biggest pet
Just
peeve is
nag her.
men don't listen. They just talk about themselves. They
Hey,
don't
that's
listen.
rule number 1, Hickson.
Yeah, just
And
nag her.
I
Just
agree. Guys that
annoy
listen
the hell out of her and she'll fall in love.
I'm like,
Just
oh
be a
my
jerk.
god, I love this guy. I agree 100%.
Really? You like to be nagged, Amanda?
No, not nag, but when my biggest pet peeve when I was dating is that guys don't listen. They just talk over you. They talk about themselves too much. They don't ask follow-up questions like what Anna was saying. But guys are just like, oh, okay. Like it feels so good. It's attractive.
You feel valid.
I feel valid. Yeah. So I agree. I think a guy that can listen is super sexy.
What Hickson is suggesting will get this guy a second date, though. Like lying will get a second date, but it's not a good foundation for a relationship because it's built on lies.
Yeah,
so
he said he wants love.
Are we
so that's
dating or
probably
we
a
want a
bad idea.
relationship?
If you
I
say
think
I
he
have
said
a
a
huge
second date.
cock, you can see it on the second date.
He wants to
That's
be
how
in a
you get it.
relationship is what he said.
Oh, well then he definitely needs to treat her like crap. Like he needs to act like
Hickson,
he's
are you
constantly he needs to act like he's constantly unavailable. Like he's too busy for her. And then keep
gets
drawing
old,
up
though.
mystery.
Yeah, like literally
because
put a
women are
timer
attracted
on,
to
like
mystery.
10 hours until I text back and start timer.
That's
Yeah,
true.
like just act like you're too busy for her and she'll get because women are curious. And if you can provide some mystery, they're gonna start bugging you.
True.
And see, this is why I'm glad I'm not single because I hate playing games, and that's
Me
all
too. I
people do
can't.
I
nowadays.
feel like
It's-
this wouldn't work
You're playing the
anymore.
game whether you
whole
want to or not. It's just someone
I'm just
loses.
honest.
and
I don't know.
waiting 10 hours or 3 days to reach out. I don't think it works in 2022 anymore when we're all attached to our phones and social media.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I feel
know,
like
that's
10
why it
years
works
ago, this
even
is
better
brilliant.
now.
You'd be surprised.
That's why it works even better now because you don't have to wait as long.
I
Instead
agree.
of waiting 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
just wait 5 hours.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
people
I agree
want
with
that instant text back. So it works even
Frank,
better.
when
now.
you and I were first dating, would you like not respond to me as much as you wanted to? Would you make it a point to like wait?
No,
That's
I never
dumb.
played that game.
Why? Just if
Yeah,
you want to
I didn't
answer
do
I
it,
was,
then
either.
if I was into
answer it.
somebody, I wouldn't wait. You know, I think not to get really gay on this, but our first real hangout after one of your shows at the Rose Bar, I literally got on the train after hanging out and we were texting immediately.
I know
So,
I get a text and you'd be like, ah, you know, like that would be my response every time I get a text. I'd be like, oh my god.
See, that's what happens when you have chemistry. This guy is not having. Sounds like he's got chemistry with nobody. You know. And another thing he should do is don't masturbate because then when you lower your
That's the Gavin
testosterone,
McInnes rule. Yep.
Women you're giving out less pheromones, so you're not as attractive. So.
Wait, what?
I'm actually just making shit up. I'm just trolling
Yeah,
this
I'm
guy.
like, what the fuck?
I don't think he should lie. Gosh, you guys thought I was serious?
Yes.
Yeah, you're giving him.
Oh.
He's just kidding. Don't do that. If you
Well,
want love,
I
don't
think
lie.
he should.
If you want to get
be
laid,
less
lie.
available. I do believe that.
Ugh.
He's got to be interesting.
No, I think you have to live a life that makes you busy with things other than simply just
Should we
trying to
send
find a
him the
mate.
link and ask him like specific questions and try to help him?
Yeah.
that's a great idea. All right, dude. If you're still there, follow me on Twitter, FrankP614, and I'll get you in.
Yeah.
But I do think, confidence is key, and you've really got to not worry about a second date.
That's
Be
it.
all about
Don't
it.
act like a pussy either.
Yeah, it's
Don't act like a pussy. I can't get a second date. You're being a pussy.
Yeah, it's true. A little bit.
Yeah, stop
maybe-
self-victimizing. It's your fault how you're
Don't
showing
call him
up
a
to them. It's
pussy.
on you.
Yeah, and don't be so dependent on the second date, like Frank said, because then you're gonna
Maybe
be.
he's into total cunts, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
You know, maybe the
Maybe he's a cunt.
maybe he just
fetish.
likes mean women.
Has he tried dating dogs?
I want to talk to this person. I'm so intrigued.
Okay, he
Well, 'cause
says he's still in
we're
the
just
chat.
going on a
Dude,
generalized.
add me on
thing.
Twitter, FrankP614, and I'll
Get
send you the
in
link.
here.
Finn Frog's got the right idea. Just join the liminal order. That dude will
I
set
think you
him
mean
up.
the criminal order.
Yeah,
Ligma order?
the ligma.
Cecil says, if you see that the girl isn't interested, just accuse her of being a lesbian.
Yeah.
Women love that.
Definitely, they
That's
love
some
that.
good negging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good negging.
Yeah.
I really do think just be interesting. If just
And
be
interested, and in more.
Well, you ask her questions
Yeah,
and you
true,
find out
be-
what she's interested in.
Good
There
job,
you go.
Amanda.
Yeah, be interested.
as well.
Don't focus on being interesting. That's what I would say.
Yeah, don't try to impress. The first date is all about like listening and getting to know this person.
It's like an interview.
That's attractive in and of itself.
And then just don't be so dependent on the outcome. Don't be so attached to it. Just have fun.
Yeah.
And here's
Yeah.
another thing: do not bring up your problems on a first date.
Like you can't get a date.
Like don't do that.
Yeah. Don't talk
That's
about your
like
bad
a
hip.
fifth date, maybe.
I
I
like
mean, I
yeah,
would
I-
ask. It's 2022. You have to ask like, what gender are you? Like, it's so confusing.
Are you a
now.
they?
Yeah.
On my first date with Frank, all I did was talk about my ex-boyfriend. Like I made every
What?
wrong move because I was like freshly broken up with. And
Frank, how do you feel about that?
It was bad. I was all nervous. I poured the soy sauce into the sake and fucking almost drank it. It was bad.
Oh, he was probably like.
I mean, it was a little different because her ex-boyfriend at the time was Pat Dixon, obviously. Spoiler alert. So he's a comedian. So it's kind of like a interesting conversation about how she dealt with it and stuff. But she definitely went way, way too deep on the ex stuff for a first date. No, I was not the I was not the rebound. She had I think she had a very exciting summer.
It was the summer. I had the summer of Chrissy.
She had to get ready for you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's actually a compliment.
Yes.
Like his dick is so big, I had to like spend all summer stretching it out to get ready.
Is this guy a Gemini? Someone
Oh
in the
yeah.
chat might have. If he's a Gemini, he's kind of fucked.
Why? What's wrong with Gemini men?
Everything.
Isn't Frank a Gemini?
Frank is Gemini.
Wow, Hickson.
I think everybody who isn't a Scorpio is boring. So
I'm a Scorpio
Thank
too.
you.
that's just the way we are.
That's true. But Frank has a Taurus moon, which like levels him out. in a
Wait,
really
now
cool
your
way.
advice makes so much sense if you're a Scorpio, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's toxic as fuck.
That's why it works.
All right, this dude has not followed me.
Is he
on Twitter? So
Does he
follow me?
Dude, if
then.
you want to, you can email me. It's that
Yeah.
starwarsgirl@gmail.com and I will send you the link. If
now
you
you're
don't
gonna
have a
get
Twitter.
50 emails from people trying to get in this.
My email is
Thank-
public. It'll be
I
nice to not get like spamming like, do you want to promote our product? And it's like, what's my name?
I hate
know.
that. They're like, yeah, you seem really like you want to
Like
promote
your
our
platform would
thing.
be perfect to promote our product. And it's
Mm.
like, it's vegetables. You don't know anything
Yeah.
about me. I always get food. And I'm like, if you ever saw me do a food review, you would know that I would be the worst person to review your product, man.
Pat
That's why you
Maloney
should
says
troll
this
them.
is Pat Maloney says this is the VH1 pickup artist dating advice. Definitely from Hickson it is. He's like, just nigger.
Let me
So
see.
try to cry as much as possible on a first date. Women
Yeah.
love it when you show
Women
emotion.
love it.
Uncontrollable
Just
sobbing is
bawl
an
the
aphrodisiac.
entire time.
That's
And
one
talk
way
about
to
your
get her-
mother.
That's one way to get her wet with just tears. Just cry into her puss.
Don't do
Darren
that.
Mouth. Human psychology isn't lovely how we interact with each other, and there's a name for it. Yeah, I guess so. Mr. VNM. SimpCast, more like Lovecast, the quest to find love. Yeah, that's what we do. I've set up 2 sets of people who got married, so
Hey, that's pretty good. Those are good.
yeah.
Chrissy, do you take responsibility for Amanda's current relationship at all?
Maybe.
I don't remember if you had anything to actually do with it or just happened to
I
be
didn't
friends.
set them up, but I feel like I think we talked early on and I was like, you should, I was like, this is why he's a good guy. I think I was like, go for it.
Yeah. She definitely
Oh, he said I gotta make a Twitter. Dude, if you don't have a Twitter, just email me.
He doesn't have Twitter.
You don't need
And-
a Twitter to be on fucking
Yeah, you can email me and I can email you back the link to the stream.
But
Yeah.
provide proof it was you who sent the super chat.
Yeah.
Just screenshot it.
This
Yeah,
is
he's gonna
be
send
a-
a dick pic to show us.
It's gonna be like a chat roulette
Please
situation.
don't send me a dick pic.
We're gonna.
I
admit a
actually
nude
had to
person.
download or like do this magic so that way there's a bot on my email account that immediately like puts the dick pics into my spam folder.
Nice.
Oh, a dick folder.
I need
Yeah.
that.
That's nice. I gotta make a Twitter. No, you don't. Just email.
Another thing you can do is hire people and just do a Jesse Smollett thing, where he beats them up and defends her honor.
Yeah, you
100 just give $100
Do
to a couple
do a hate
homeless
crime
people and
on
you're in.
yourself.
Yeah.
All right. CW thinks best dating advice: treat women as if they're real human beings. They'll love you for it.
Yeah,
That's
there's
not
that
true.
too.
That's not true.
I
Don't
don't
listen to
know.
that.
You gotta be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Why would you treat a woman like a human being? You should treat her like a princess.
Yeah.
Apparently it works. History has
Better.
shown.
Pat Maloney says beta males dry up the you know what.
They do.
Steve
Just they
Giblets. Hello, ladies. Hope you're doing well. Chrissy, my best friend, used to be a grand master for the Masons and will chat with you if you're interested. Okay, maybe.
Excuse
Getting
me.
a lot of Masons interested here.
Yeah. I'm going to be a Masonette. I'm going to start my own
You
group.
could. You Order of the Eastern Star.
No, that's gay. I'm going to be a Masonette.
They are pretty gay.
Dark Stowe.
Yeah.
It's all like women over 60. I checked. We paid VAT tax for socialized healthcare in Australia. My family have the money but don't have the option to pay more for better care. My dad died from hospital lack of care / neglect. Damn.
Well, that's why like Lauren Chin's dad, like they had free healthcare in Canada, but they have to come to America so he can
Yeah, that's
actually
what I
get
was gonna
treated.
say about that too.
Whoa.
That's fucked up,
Mhm.
man. That's really
Well, that's the
fucked up.
problem when everyone has it and it's not based on like how much you make, then it's like you just have to wait in line. And it's first come, first serve, so you kind of fucked.
Damn though.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. Chrissy, any luck connecting with the incel expert Nama Cates? She'd be perfect for answering questions about dating relationships, and she's chill. I don't know who that is.
Me either.
I'll have to look her up. Brittany, please don't encourage the furries.
The only thing I'll encourage them is to go
Shower.
inside of a cage like the animals they are.
Uncle
Cage
Bones, Brittany, you have a new suitor. I would marry Brittany. Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you for sharing.
Bones is now on the wait list for Brittany Venti. Pat Maloney, Anna, the calendar is sweet. Brittler, stop burping. LeeAnn, don't go to New York City. And I'm available. Chrissy and Frank, thanks for the Poconos cast. Aw.
Too late. Burped earlier.
Too late. True. If men had a period, you'd never hear about it. I agree. They would tough it out. Just like
I don't know. I
everything
think
else.
they'd complain. If they were in a
they would complain. Are you
relationship,
crazy?
they'd
No
be
way.
the biggest babies.
No way.
No,
They'd
they
in
would be.
the
They would for
emergency
sure
room.
talk about it though. They'd be like, "Yeah, like just imagine Manosphere podcast. Yeah, us men, we know how to deal with responsibility and pain. Women don't know what it's like to go through that because they're not men." Like it'd be one of those things to boost their ego.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's talk about another strong woman, Brie Larson.
Oh God.
Amazing.
She joins the cast of Fast and
Boo.
Furious 10 after pleading to join the franchise. What better pleading? Pleading. What better way to cap off the 10th movie of your franchise than by adding one of the biggest stars in Hollywood today? Last Saturday night on social media, the Fast and Furious franchise star Vin Diesel announced that Captain Marvel's Brie Larson has been tapped to join the cast of the series' 10th entry, Fast 10. They've literally just run out of like fucking titles for these movies. So like, we're just gonna call it Fast 10.
There's so many.
I liked Too Fast, Too Furious, and then after that, it was like 5 Fast, 5 Furious.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Diesel, who also serves as a producer for the franchise, welcomed Larson's to the film's ever-growing cast, which already includes Jason Momoa, Charlize Theron, Daniela Melchior. I never heard of that person. On an April 9th post to his Instagram, Yeah. You see this angel over my shoulder cracking me up. You say to yourself, that's Captain Marvel, wrote Diesel. He already sounds like such an insufferable douchebag. Clearly, there is love and laughter in this image. What you don't see, however, is the character you'll be introduced to in Fast 10. You have no idea how timeless and amazing she will be in our mythology, he added. Beyond her beauty, her intellect, her Oscar, haha, this is profound soul who will
Hi, Nina.
Oh, hey, Nina.
add something
Hey, Nina.
you might not have expected but yearned for. Welcome to the family, Brie.
Everything's about family.
Earlier this year, Larson expressed her desire to star in the franchise, asserting during an interview with Uproxx, please tell everyone I would, of course, want to be in a Fast and Furious movie. I'm obsessed, she added. I love them. I think they're so good. They're so fun. And they've made me appreciate cars. And it's something that should be appreciated. They're incredible. So, of course, please.
I like
You
her
know, it's
bimbo
because she's the
answer.
figurehead
Yeah,
for like the
very
Nissan
bimbo.
Sentra. It's just going to be a commercial for her.
Yeah, you're right. Larson.
I
wonder if she's gonna show
possibly
feet.
be doing now? Like, what is the plot? I don't understand what they keep making them. Like,
They're
what
going to
can
outer
they
space
do?
again.
She should show her feet, and then it's like Too Fast, 2 Foot Furious. 2 footies.
She's
Larson
gonna.
has-
They're totally gonna show her feet. She's gonna be doing like she's gonna be pressing that gas in her sandals, and we're gonna be like, "Oh
Lord.
no!"
Larson has
Even
become a
Quentin would be
divisive
disgusted.
topic in the world of entertainment over the last few years. That's putting it mildly. With even the mere mention of her name provoking a strong reaction from both her supporters and detractors, with many in the latter category having taken the issue with her past comments regarding film criticism. Whoa. This is too moving around. Of movies stating that the industry is too male and too white. In 2018, while defending the critical flop A Wrinkle in Time, Larson stated, "I don't need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. I want to know what it meant for women of color, biracial women to teen women of color." Brittany, what did A Wrinkle in Time mean to you?
I don't know. Black don't crack. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is how retarded that statement is. It's literally about a little girl whose mom is black and her dad is white, trying to find her white 40-year-old father. So Brie
Yeah.
Larson's a fucking idiot.
Like, why does it always go to that? It's so just shut the fuck up. God.
It's because she was
unbearable.
Ava DuVernay, who like is just blatantly racist and just. It was all just to get her the woke points and whatnot when she's literally a white woman
Yeah, I
playing.
know. Like, you're white, bitch. Hello.
Yeah, and it's like, well, give us the real Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, who is a black woman who led the Avengers. But no, we have to have Brie Larson with her blonde hair and white skin.
By the
So-
way,
I
that's
think
not
it
doesn't make any
getting her
sense.
attention. We
That's
should
not
just
even
like,
noting the fact that movie butchered, and I mean absolutely butchered the book, The Wrinkle.
It
in
really
Time.
did.
It was terrible.
Do you think she read the book, Nina?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you think she read the book? 'Cause I
Hell
don't think she read.
no. Hell no. There's no way she read the book, because then she would be like, yeah, the story's different. Like, it was different.
It goes on. In 2019, Diesel revealed that an all-female Fast and Furious movie was in development. With Larson's casting in Fast 10, it will be interesting to see if she plays into those plans. Interestingly, that same year, the media backlash over negative fan reviews of Captain Marvel led movie review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes to make unprecedented changes to the site's audience scoring system by announcing that they would no longer show the want to see percentage score for a movie during its pre-release period. Damn.
Of course.
oh, it's like when Amy Schumer bombed so hard that Netflix reworked their entire rating system.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know about that.
She's the Amy Schumer of the movie world. Beginning in 2001, the Fast and Furious franchise has produced 10 movies and grossed over $6.6 billion worldwide, with last year's F9 pulling in $726 million worldwide, even after John Cena was brought in as a replacement for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's star power amid the ongoing public feud between the latter actor and Diesel. After starring in the franchise spin-off movie Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, which itself grossed $760 million worldwide, Johnson stated that he would not be returning to the franchise and slammed Diesel for engaging in manipulation regarding the public perception of his exit from the franchise. As of this writing, plot details regarding Fast and Furious 10 are unknown, but it is expected that Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, Michelle Rodriguez, and soon Kang. Oh, look, they have one of every color. Will all return to reprise their roles. The Fast and Furious franchise is currently expected to wrap up with 2 final movies directed by Justin Lin.
2 final movies.
Two
Give me
final
a break.
movies.
That's
They're
it.
gonna do it until Vin Diesel dies. There'll be 100 Fast and Furious movies.
Even after that, I mean, a lot of people said that they're gonna do it until Paul Walker dies, and yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do a Bruce Willis situation on him until he's like literally fucking retarded. They're gonna just have him in a little bit at a time.
No, even after that, they're gonna be like, well, now we have like your image, so we'll just like Luke Skywalker you in there somehow. And then he'll come out there like after death and be like, for family, and everyone will be like,
Oh, family, all caps. Fast and Furious 10 is currently scheduled to be released by Universal on May 19th, 2023. What are your thoughts on Brie Larson joining what looks to be the climax and finale of the long-standing film franchise? Let us know your
Climax,
thoughts.
heyo.
Yeah, right. Looks like an ugh.
Like
Why
I said, we
haven't
should
they
just not
learned?
observe her. Like we should just not give her any attention. Like think
Yeah.
about it. It would literally stop.
I agree.
Her job is to get attention, just like how YouTubers. So if you literally just stop giving her attention, she'll stop making the news, stop doing these things, and we wouldn't have to sit here and suffer through it. It's like when trans people were like, silence is violence. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, we should have been
They
silent.
still say that.
Yeah.
We should have kept silent about it. CW says headline: Fast Furious franchise finally ready to replace Paul Walker with Brie Larson. Brie Larson's addition to cast. I guess so. They think she's hot right now.
Did you see the Vin Diesel pic with her, where he was like super happy that they're announcing?
No.
Oh, I'll try and pull it up.
Oh God.
I was like, why are you so happy, dude? That your
so
franchise
many of those
dying.
movies.
He's happy because he's probably getting, a huge paycheck for having her in.
You're right.
But
Yeah,
why?
because it's like
Like investors or like something. And watch, because she's the face of the Nissan Sentra or whatever that car is, they probably paid to have her in the movie and to have the car featured in the movie. So he just got a huge extension to his budget for it. So that's why he's super happy.
Oh, there it is. You found it.
so
Okay.
right. This is from Vin Diesel's Instagram. Oh my God. Ew.
Well, they like put her in movies. Don't a lot of people not like her? Like,
yeah.
Yes.
I don't
almost everyone
understand
doesn't like
this
her.
at
Well,
all.
it's funny because her own fans don't like her right now because of the whole NFT.
She made fun
thing.
of Shirley Temple.
Yeah, well, no, and the whole NFT thing. They hate her right now because they're like,
and they still keep
everything you're doing
pushing
is
it. It's
bad for the
annoying. Like, no one
environment.
wants this. Like, no. Make a Fast and Furious with all dogs, like those Subaru commercials, and I would watch that.
Also, Anna,
Not
you said that they're gonna go into space. I don't know about that because they've already done the space thing apparently. So I think the next
They're gonna go
one is-
even further into space.
What?
Well,
They're gonna
it's
like
either- it's
drift
either
to a
that-
black hole.
Yeah, it's either that or they're gonna finally like do the time travel thing. Let's go save Paul Walker and not have him die through time travel.
God.
We'll make the the DeLorean again. Like that's what they'll do.
Oh snap. Okay. Amanda has to bounce. I want to make sure she gets in all of her plugs. Amanda, where can people find you and follow you? And thank you so much for coming on the SimpCast. Can't wait to have you back.
Oh yes, I had so much fun. Thank you for having me. At the Amanda Gail, and yeah, I had a great time. Thank you for having me, Chrissy. It was so nice to meet you all. Fun.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Amanda. I never got to ask her about the statue behind her. It looks like somebody giving somebody else head, but like a statue.
Next time.
Kinky.
That's so interesting about the car, like the car deal. Like that there's just some sort of predetermined reason why they have to.
I
Have her
guarantee
involved.
you that's her whole thing right now is that she's not working on any other projects really. And so the only thing she's got going for her is the Nissan Sentra, which they've really been pushing. And because wasn't there even a Super Bowl commercial with her, the Nissan Sentra? So yeah, getting her, the new face of Nissan, in the Fast and the Furious movie, of course.
Oh my God. But a Nissan is not Fast and Furious. It's affordable and family
I
friendly.
know, but I guarantee she'll roll up in that and then she'll get like a hot muscle car and drive it around.
It's gonna be called Fast and the Furious, the Vin DeLorean. You guys, come on now, Vin Diesel, Vin DeLorean.
All I know is
They're gonna
I
go back in
guarantee
time.
you there's going to be a couple Nissan Sentras in the background.
Mhm.
Guarantee it.
Like held up in traffic, like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, Cecil.
Cecil, Fast 10 was a great novel. Hope they stay faithful.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Admiral. Ned Hill would love the group's opinion of the YouTube couple Squirmy and Grubbs. Discovered them a few days ago. Seriously conflicted. I've never heard of them.
Me
never
either.
heard. Well, there you have it, Ned.
Like what?
I just looked up whatever that is. It's like a very, very handicapped man with a very attractive woman, and they've been trying to kind of grift a bit, and it was exposed as a fraud like a year ago.
Like their relationship was a fraud.
Yeah, it's all for attention. So
We know.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what Bree's doing with NFTs. Gotcha.
K-Max, best dating advice I ever heard was just enjoy the process and don't worry so much about the outcome. I think worrying about the outcome messes you up. Yeah, sounds like K-Max has swag.
I like us. I'm sorry, so unrelated, but I like how somebody, I don't know which one of the mods, if it was Frankie or whatever, there was a comment that was held, and one of your mods just approved it, and it reads, "I shouldn't have jerked off to Brittany's cute bare feet. I feel bad now." And they approved that message.
Yeah, Brittany's very humored by the comments I was approving willingly.
Listen, it's important to allow as many comments in as possible. I think we just want to avoid spamming.
Yeah,
So if somebody jerked off to Brittany's bare feet,
we should know.
It might.
At least they're honest about it.
Yeah.
Gino's feet were bare way more often during the content house, by the way. So I'm sure
We're not
somebody got up to
G4 here.
Gino.
We're not gonna judge you for jerking it.
Oh, I would love to have Nina and Anna at the next content house.
Oh yeah,
We're-
for sure.
We're in the
Nina,
plotting.
what's it like in Mexico? Can you leave?
Yeah.
Well, I can leave. I just can't enter your country because I'm a pure blood, and they don't allow that. But apparently, May 23rd, things might change. So we'll see what happens.
You know,
Damn.
when I was 17, I had this thing that got me into bars. You ever consider that?
You know, I would, Anna, except it's a federal crime. So it's, if you get caught, you're not going away to like the drunk tank for a day,
I don't think they
You're
care,
fucked.
really.
Your
They'll
entire
give you a
life
free
is going to
cell
get out.
phone.
True.
You
If you
get to stay.
cross the border, they'll give you free everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're giving phones. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Cell
They
phones.
give you like
They are.
40 grand, apparently.
And an ankle bracelet.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll have to come down there and come back.
Dr. Cat Cuts. I don't see anything about Jones being on CNN unless it's for the plus, but I'm not about to waste money on that.
Yeah, don't buy that. They don't deserve your $5 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Sexy Pokemon internet historian did an epic piece on rainforest. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Everyone's in the chat, like being like, be an illegal immigrant,
Yes.
I know.
I know.
I kind of would love to do, because I would like to just see like how well I could swim across like the fucking whatever Mexican
The
river.
border?
Yeah. To see how good I would do.
We should have the next content house in Cancun. White sandy.
I will
beaches.
come.
You should. I'm telling you, we'll get a beach house.
Mexican content.
Yes, we'll have margaritas. We'll have tacos. It'll be amazing.
That sounds really good. Oh, it sounds so good.
I got all the hookups.
Oh, all the hookups.
Yeah.
What about Katie Sackhoff? Her guy is a normie and they've been together forever. Okay.
He's an actor too, and they haven't been together forever. They've been together for like 2 years because they met when they were filming in Canada. I know way too much about these people.
I don't know who that is. Who is it?
Katie Sackhoff was Starbuck in the new Battlestar Galactica. She's also Bo-Katan in Star Wars.
Yep.
They
Ooh,
just had a baby and everything.
Ooh.
She was
he's not a normie.
Battlestar.
He works in the industry with her, but they're like madly in love because even though she's like famous, she's normal and she's not crazy. So
here's how Katie Sackhoff is living it up with her newlywed husband. Ooh, hello, daddy. Producer and writer Robin Gatsby. I married a man that is far too good for me. Aww.
Oh yeah, they're totally in love.
Oh my god.
And they just had a baby.
Oh fuck. Wow.
Except I don't know if like she had a surrogate or she adopted because like one day she just posted, she's like, "Oh, here's our baby."
So many of them have surrogates.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you guys' thoughts on? Oh, actually, can I mention this about the surrogacy with
Rihanna?
I don't know if you with
Rihanna's pregnant.
No, the gay guys. I don't know if you want to talk about
Dave
that.
Rubin?
Yeah, Dave Rubin.
I mean, they had
What
two.
happened?
They have two. They're having two surrogate babies.
A gay couple that are popular conservatives are having babies. So basically conservatism is like nuclear families, traditional homes, mom and dad, because you need both in life. And they're kind of doing the opposite of the conservative belief of having two gay dads raise the kid. And it's like they're paying for the children essentially.
And still be conservative.
Well, I think the
directly
most thing is about like the conflict there is the fact that they're paying for the surrogate, not even like not necessarily like how they're raising them, but the fact that they're paying for a surrogacy is a big issue in conservative circles because they're like people are thinking they're essentially buying the babies, and I don't know if that's
is it their sperm?
They can't carry them. They don't have wombs, so they're gonna have somebody carry it.
Well, Kim Kardashian paid for her last two kids to be born.
Yeah, I
from
know.
a
What the hell's the
surrogate.
difference?
So
I don't think it's the
if they got like
surrogacy
an
that's-
egg from the egg bank instead of getting sperm from the sperm bank, and it's their sperm that fertilized the baby, then that's their kid, and that's a woman that donated her egg. So
yeah,
why can't they?
And I'm with you on that in terms of like, I think that surrogacy in general, I think is like, it's consensual adults doing whatever.
Well, I mean, that
consensual
some women,
thing,
that's
so-
their entire business. That's their livelihood, is that they'll be surrogates for people that can't have kids. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, he's a straight man and he wanted to have kids. And so his son and his twin boy and girl, they're from surrogates. And that was before he met his now, partner who had their daughter and is now pregnant with their other twins. So, I mean, if it's these guys' sperm and eggs that were donated, I don't see the problem.
No, I don't
I see a big
either.
problem. So I think the problem is if you're for two gay guys having a kid, like, and paying for the kid, number one, adoption agencies don't allow gay parents to adopt for a reason. It's because having a mom and dad's very important. I know this firsthand, being raised by a single mom. And if you're going to support a gay couple opting in to raise a kid, it's like they chose this. They literally paid for the kid to give them essentially a inherently dysfunctional life. Even if they're both intelligent gay men, you're not giving them a functional life, and it's against conservative values. And if you're going to support that, you also have to support single moms. And these same conservative companies like Blaze go and speak out against wokeism, but they're essentially cheering on the same thing by like saying, "Congratulations, Dave Rubin." But like they'll scream about all these like woke things and like gay influence with children and things like that and propaganda.
What if, Brittany, what if the other side to this, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I actually agree with you about the nuclear family, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. What if, because I feel like Dave Rubin is he's got a good head on his shoulder.
Yeah.
What if they have female
Like an
energy
aunt.
around the child, like a nanny or
They're
an
not
aunt or
women,
grandma?
but they're not. It doesn't matter. Listen, it helps,
Like a
but
sister or
it's still
something.
not it's still not optimal. It's not the best life you could provide for a kid, and that's exactly why adoption centers don't allow gay parents to adopt. Like, you need that female in their life, and you could have an aunt, but it's still not the same. It helps, but it's not the same.
Well,
as
I mean,
having mom.
a lot of elite people, Brittany, not even like, I mean, people in their tier of finance, let's say, they don't even if it's a woman, they don't necessarily raise their own kid. They hire a nanny. And if you have a full-time live-in au pair or nanny, the baby is getting feminine energy. So
But
would that balance things out?
But why would you opt into it? Why would you, even with a nanny, that's still not optimal to have a nanny as a replacement as a parent, because kids they're not going to listen as much to a nanny. Like, they're not going to respect the parents, and that's going to cause a conflict with even raising the kid in general. So I'm not even for a nanny as the parent instead either. And what I mean by feminine energy, by the way, is like the nurturing aspect of a mom. Like, each parent has their role, and you're like taking that away. And it's like you're opting into it. It's not even like at least with single moms, like, they're not necessarily opting into it. Circumstances
They don't have a
happen. The dad
choice.
dies. Yeah, the
Yeah.
dad dies. The dad's a deadbeat.
Well, are they
whatever it
against single
is.
moms? Is that like the argument here?
Yeah, they are. So it doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, not necessarily Dave Rubin, Anna. Like, the conservative circles are against the idea of single moms because they like the idea of a nuclear family, and they don't believe that even like a single mom raising a child's beneficial to a child.
So is the argument here that you're against the fact that they're promoting this, and not that they're having babies? It's that it's getting promotion when they're usually against this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, most conservatives, yes.
It doesn't make sense. Like, they have an entire companies with conservatives, or at least aligning with conservative values, and then they're like, "Oh, yay, let's raise the kid in a setting that's not the best for it," and you're opting into it.
What do you think they should do? What do you think Dave Rubin and his partner should do if they want to have a family? You think they just shouldn't
I think they
adopt,
just
or
shouldn't.
Just do it?
Yeah, I think they should.
Well, at the end of the day, it's honestly nobody's business how another person lives their life. And if they're happy,
it's the kid's
I'm happy
business,
for them.
though. I'm not happy for the kid.
I personally think like there's a lot to be said about adoption, and it's interesting that you say, Brittany, that they don't necessarily adopt to gay couples. I wonder if that would be like I wonder if it would be different if it was Dave Rubin wanting to adopt, though, because of the like the level of
he's got tons of money, and he seems like a level-headed guy.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that would
I think
be
if a kid needs a
thing.
parent and they're a good person, they shouldn't be so fucking picky.
I mean, as
True.
long as
Like,
they're getting
really?
love and they're getting taken care of, and the people, if they're good parents and they're good parents, it shouldn't matter. Because I mean, I had a mom and a dad. My mother was the worst parent on the face of the planet, and I love my dad. It literally took for my sister to die for me and my mom to have a good relationship, right? Because my mom hated me my entire life. So if I could have a person that loved me, who the fuck cares if it's a mom or a dad? And, I love my dad. My dad is the best person on the entire planet. And if I could have had two of him, that would have made my life so much better. Yeah.
Like I said, they could both be great parents, but they're still missing that factor and that influence. Like I could tell you firsthand from being raised with a single mom, my mom tried to play both roles. She did her best. She was super overprotective of me. And even then, she's one person. And even if you had two women, it still doesn't replace a dad. Like a dad would have taught me things that I'm now consequentially having to learn at 25. Like discipline or just having a protective figure, like how that influences even the people you date. Like people I dated wouldn't have done the things they did, for example, if I had a dad in my life. Would have respected it and like not even tried that. So I just
But what if your dad was alive, but he was a deadbeat and he didn't teach you any of those things?
Yeah.
Like
mine was
you don't
a
have a good
deadbeat.
relationship with your dad, or you said you didn't, right?
Right. And he was a deadbeat for sure. But it's like if you can opt for two healthy parents, mom and dad, then you should have that. You shouldn't be opting for two dads. Like they're choosing it. It's not just like, oopsie, like they paid for these children. They're opting in and creating life to be brought into this world, into that situation. I just don't think that's right.
You don't think
even
gay
if they're good
people
parents potentially
should have kids? Like, do you think gay people don't deserve to be parents?
I mean, I understand. I get where Brittany's coming from, especially with the single mom thing, because I was raised in a single mom family too, and I dealt with the same kind of struggles, especially not having that masculine energy. But like, I personally don't like the surrogacy thing in general. Like, I don't like it for straight couples. I don't like it for gay couples. I think the surrogacy thing is stupid personally. I'm for the adoption thing because I think that there's just way too many starving kids, neglected kids in the system. There's way too many kids that need help.
But they're not adopting. They're creating the children.
I know,
They're
Brittany. I know.
It's not like, oh, they're 10-year-old children who have no home type of thing.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying I'm against surrogacy, whether it's for gay couples or with like straight couples. So I don't like the fact that they're like getting a surrogate baby anyway. I just feel like there's way too many people in this, especially kids in this world, that need help. And these guys are like, let's just, create. I feel it's very narcissistic. Like,
let's spend
just create
$100,000 or
our
more
own,
to
and
make one instead of just adopting one that needs a home already. Like,
I can agree that a mom and a dad is probably like the ideal perfect world parental situation. But like similar to Anna, I had a dad in my life. Like my parents were married, but they fought all the time. My dad, he would check on my car, but he wouldn't like talk to me. And I don't feel like I had like the healthy dad influence in my life. So I'm wondering, obviously, like gay people exist. Brittany, do you feel like if we're following the logic, do you feel like gay people should not have kids or be parents, or they should just be like, no, we're not the
if
ideal?
you can't provide a child the best circumstance, like as in like, the bare minimal of like a dad and a mom type of thing, then I wouldn't opt in to create a child.
But what do you say
What
to
if they were
people
adopting? Would you feel differently if they were adopting it? Him, her?
Like it's just
Instead of
like a
surrogate?
10-year-old child that needs a home type of thing.
Or
then
even
at
a
least that would
baby, or even a baby that's being put up for adoption, because some women do that. Like they carry a child they don't want to abort, and then they carry it and put it up for adoption.
Well,
Like
the thing
Juno.
is, babies at adoption agencies, they get adopted like 1, 2, 3. There's basically like no homeless babies. They're taken up instantly. The problem is actually the children who go into the foster system that are like older, like 10 years old or so. So I don't think it would be necessary to have gay couples adopting babies. They're in high demand.
So if ideally raising a kid with a mom and a dad, there's so many people who they get pregnant, they get married, and then they divorce. You know what I mean? Like you can make an argument that divorced parents is not ideal. What are you gonna say, that those people don't deserve to raise those kids?
they already created the kids though, and they're of their flesh, both of them, and it's a circumstance that happened, rather than Dave Rubin, where they're a gay couple and they opted to create this child to already put them in the circumstance. It wasn't something that just happened. They paid thousands of dollars to create a baby.
Would put Dave Rubin in a scenario with like a raw dog one night stand, like a, you know, like same level of I guess.
Let me figure it out if I'm really gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just
Wait,
interesting.
I'm lost on the question.
So would you put Dave Rubin on the same level as like an irresponsible like person who like raw dogs one night stand and they get pregnant that way? Because they're not consciously saying I'm having a baby to have in a 2-parent household, because that guy's gonna just like blow his load.
It's putting them in a less than ideal circumstance either way. I can't say which one's better or worse because it would depend on the like nitty gritty, the nuances of it, but I don't think it's a good idea.
I feel like it's just a really narcissistic thing to do. Like, I want to see myself in this kid. So
That's
instead of
everyone
like
who has a kid though. That's every person who has kids is like, oh, I want to see myself in a little person.
Not always, but yeah, I guess there's a lot of that going on. But I feel it especially with Dave, because it's like he has the ability to go and adopt a baby or like a kid and take care of them, and he's like, nah, I want to see myself in this kid and have mine. Like, I want it to be my image. He's making a very conscious choice.
At the very least, he's well off and intelligent, but I still am very much against the fact that companies like PragerU, where even if you say, oh, the founder isn't technically conservative, like they align with conservatism, their followers are conservative. And then with Blades, they're supposed to be conservative, and they're like both of them are congratulating him on Twitter for that. Meanwhile, their whole shtick is having all these shows to speak out against like gay propaganda to children and like with the woke stuff. And meanwhile, this kind of falls in line with that. I just don't think it makes sense.
Dave is gay. He's not that gay though. He's acceptably, acceptably gay.
He's centrist gay.
Yeah, it shows lack of integrity. It's like, oh, if we like you, it's okay. It's not consistent.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Did you see how Mark Dice put him on blast though? That was fucking insane.
Oh yeah, I did.
Well, what is this? Because I don't know who this person is. What is his whole like spiel and take on things?
Dave Rubin?
Yeah.
He's a conservative gay man, and that's pretty much all you need to know. He's very conservative, but he's gay, and that doesn't usually go hand in hand. He has political talks, and he talks about he didn't used to always be conservative. He was actually liberal. He changed over to conservatism after Donald Trump became president, and he realized that everyone's gone insane and the world has gone insane. And he started to realize that his liberal values weren't lining up with what he used to know as classic liberalism. So, he kind of switched sides, and then he went conservative, and then he started spewing conservative values and nuclear family, blah, 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 and the stuff that Brittany is talking about. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm having a surrogate baby, two surrogate babies. And everyone's like, what?
Well, does he like demonize like certain types of families and stuff? Is that like why it's so like contradictory? Or is he always like, oh, no,
he specifically?
It's because like conservatism aligns with one of the major values. It's not like this little like nuanced like niche thing. It's like a big thing. It's like one of the core foundational things about conservatism is nuclear families. So if you're conservative,
and that's modern day conservatism with the way that people perceive it now, correct? Because I'm thinking like, has he voiced like he wants kids before, or like he's against like gay? Well, he's gay, so I don't like. What is it that he specifically did, or is it that the company that's so against these things is supportive of him?
It's that in my opinion, it's that the companies that are speaking out against it are now like congratulating him because it's like, oh, but it's okay because we like him. So it's just inconsistent.
Yeah, he's a gay person that's allowed in our circle, so we're okay with him doing it. Like that's basically how it's coming off.
Hey, just FYI, Dave Rubin is by no means even close to a conservative. He's a Democrat. He's been a very liberal person through the 80s and the 90s. It just so happens that the goalposts had moved to such an extreme degree in the last 5 to 10 years that he is now being put in a category of alt-right, which is insane.
But he's
just a
also
very-
like part of Blaze talent.
He's
Is
Dave
he like a
Rubin was in
talk show
Blaze.
host? Like what does he do?
Yeah, he is. I think
he's got his own podcast.
His
Yeah, but
I watch him.
He has his own views. He's not a conservative. I don't think he even votes Republican. He's just by the way
he
that
not libertarian?
No, he was always
he's
very
classic
classic liberal, and then they
I align with
and
him quite a bit, actually.
yeah,
it's more
because he was always very classic liberal, and then they what you said, Frank, they changed the goalpost so much that he was like, you know what, if you're going to change the goalpost, then I guess I'm conservative too. Like, and he kind of threw his hands up, and then they tried to cancel him, so he was like, you know what, I'm going to go work for the Blaze, because Blaze was like, come on in, and
the Overton window kind of shifted.
And they loved him there because they could be like, see, we're not anti-gay. We love Dave, and he's gay, and he's got a husband, and here we are, and we're not anti-gay. So like, it was really good for their image to have him. In a way, I don't know. It may have been like very fortuitous for them in a way to have to get him in when they did.
I understand Brittany's point that like if it's not like if you're a hardcore conservative, then you should be against Dave having kids. But I think most people are not like perfect anything. And I think ultimately if he and his partner can give these kids the best life that they can, that odds are is that they will turn out to be as good as any other kid, you know, because they're very smart. They have a lot of money. They can hire like you know what I mean? Like they're probably aware of the fact that there's two masculine parents in this dynamic, and they're probably going to be like, okay, if we do need to like, I don't know what kind of program you would put your kid in, or like a sister or an aunt, like you would expose them to a female influence, or maybe like just make sure the activities they're in or the other shit that they're doing is like with female influences. And I think there are so many kids that get brought up in like abusive households, and again, people get divorced and split up, and there's so much shit going on that like odds are Dave Rubin's kids are gonna be probably pretty good.
I don't think that kids should be science experiments. I don't think we should try to find out. I think that they're creating these children. It's not just like, oh, it fell into their lap. Like they paid to create these children.
Too much science.
I'm actually that's where I come from.
They're not
Because
science
I'm
experiments
against
in the sense of
surrogacy in general.
It's not just a surrogacy in particular. I mean, we're treating these children that were now created as science experiments, not only in the literal sense, but in the sense that like, oh, well, let's see if two dads can work. Like these are children. These are real people that are going to be born, right? Everyone will agree that they're people once they are born, right? And then we're going to find out, we're going to waste these children's lives trying to find out if it'll work or not. We're going to play this game of risking it for what? For just to see, just because they felt like it. Because
I think I can say quite confidently, both of these babies are probably going to have better lives than both of Ethan Ralph's kids. You know, and be more loved and taken care of.
Oh, you're.
I've been trying to like think like what is the worst example for like
made on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm more into the, conspiracy theory ramifications of having a test tube baby anyway, because I don't like these this weird notion of let's just start creating babies in little petri dishes and like having like get away from actually having people get together in the traditional sense and making babies. I feel like
people that can't have babies, like, and that's the only way they can get pregnant. Like he's one of the talk show hosts. I can't remember what his name is, but him and his wife, they have like 3 kids and they couldn't get pregnant. So they had to do the test tube with a surrogate to have their kids.
Yeah. See, like for me,
is that okay,
I'm like, I say like, if you can't have kids, if you're a barren or whatever, like if you're a man who doesn't have enough sperm,
and independent woman,
or a strong independent woman, but you're barren and you can't have kids, there's a reason for that. You weren't meant to. That's where I am. And I draw the line there. I feel like sometimes some people were just not meant to have kids in this world, and we're forcing the issue. And I think that there's a lot of things that can be said about forcing the issue. Oh my God, Anna's getting killed in Elden Ring.
I thought I killed him and I didn't.
But yeah, like I just feel like at this point we're definitely, I don't know. I feel like we're playing God in a way,
Yeah, for sure.
with these things, and I don't like that notion. It has nothing to do with being gay. It has nothing to do with being straight. It has to do with what are we doing as a society, bringing kids into this world that sometimes technically we're not meant to. Some people are just not meant to have kids.
Wait, I just seen a thing where someone had a baby just to save their other kid because they needed
Oh, that
parts
was the plot of that one movie.
from
My
that
Sister's
baby.
Keeper.
Parts or something? Like a
Yeah.
parts
Wait,
car?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
the
like
plot of
had
the
a
movie,
baby
My
to save
Sister's
their
Keeper.
older kid.
Yeah.
It was, I forget exactly what happened, but it was like
No, the sister has
very
leukemia and she's going to need a kidney transplant. And so they have both of the parents and the other sibling aren't donors. So they have a baby just so that way that baby can eventually give her sister the kidney.
Sucks. I don't
Well,
like
the
that.
sister's okay with it. She is.
but-
And it's the sister that's dying that tells her, like, no, tell mom and dad that you want to play sports and all of that because you can't once you get your kidney removed. And because the sister with leukemia wants to die. It's so freaking sad.
shit. That sounds
Don't watch it. It's so sad.
I mean, that's like hardcore pressure, though. Like, we're just gonna create you to be a fucking kidney provider. Like, that is messed up. Psychologically, that
and
would
I mean,
mess me
doctors
up.
are pissed because they're like, you're gonna give people this thing to have babies with all the like this. They want this in the baby, and you can get this done in the baby, and it's just gonna like get out of control. Which I agree, that's fucking weird. Like if you're
Did you
picking
guys
your
ever
kids,
watch
it's weird.
Gattaca?
Which one?
It's with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
What is it called?
And I think it's called Gattaca. It's where he
Yes,
wants
I
to be
have.
an
I love
astronaut,
that
but
movie.
he was born naturally, and all the baby, like, you can't get insured on a natural birth baby. You have to be a test tube baby because then you have like less health risks.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's a great movie.
Yeah, I feel like we might actually get there, and
Yeah.
that's what they're moving towards. It's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, you can pick what color your baby's eyes and hair are going to be, but also if you have a baby the normal way, can't insure it because they might have all of these diseases.
Yeah,
You
and
know
the doctors now they're like, people are they're gonna start making these kids be born to fix other people, and they're gonna use them literally for parts.
And that's the plot of The Island.
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
doing that kind
Like,
of
that's
stuff too.
crazy.
They're
like,
doing with these test tube babies, they're doing that kind of stuff. They want to make like genetically modified humans,
Yeah,
so
that's
that
fucking
they're
weird.
born without disease and they're born without like blah blah blah. And that's where we're heading with this. Is why that's why I'm like, this is the end of the road. Is
Like, it
is not
sounds
pleasant.
great, but it's not. I feel like stuff's gonna get bad. Like it's
Mhm.
not a good idea. It's just
You know what is a good idea?
Super chats.
CopyMyCrypto.com.
Oh.
Guys, we've seen so many people making ridiculous money from crypto, but did you know that it's easy for you to do the same? The Copy My Crypto membership site shows you the exact cryptos that YouTuber James McMahon personally holds and allows you to copy him. It's like having a big brother who knows what he's doing. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or how to invest. You simply just do what he does. Let me tell you, bless you. Let me tell you a little more about James. He runs the Crypto with James YouTube channel, which despite heavy censorship has over 15,000 subscribers and 1 million views. Since March of 2020, he's told his viewers to buy 26 crypto coins. Had you put $100 into each one, it would now be worth over 66 grand. Of the 26 coins, his top pick of the year, a coin called Phantom, is currently up around 440 times from when he started. That one call alone has retired a number of people, including guys and gals in their 20s and 30s. Remember, this is all public knowledge. You can go to YouTube and verify this for yourself. So if this sounds interesting to you and you'd like to join the 1,300 members who copy James, then stop what you're doing. Stop your simping and head over to copymycrypto.com/Mayr. That's spelled MAYR. You'll find proof not only of everything I've just said, but my listeners get full access for just $1. You won't find this offer anywhere else, but act fast because this is a special New Year offer, a special springtime offer, and will expire soon. That's copymycrypto.com/MAYR. Don't take this offer lightly. He's the real deal. Go visit the site now. Yeah. On all honesty, if I couldn't have a kid, God, would I do surrogate or would I rather adopt? I guess if I'm being totally honest, yeah, I would probably try to have some shred of myself like in that kid, because I guess
God,
that's
you're
like,
such a narcissist, Chrissy.
I'm such a narcissist because you know what I mean? I'd be like, wow, I fucking waited all this time. I should try to like pass my DNA down. I don't know.
I feel you.
Overpopulation is a psyop.
See, that's why I say like there's a reason some people can't have kids, because the overpopulation thing in nature balances itself out, because we have a certain percent of the population where you can't have kids. There's a reason for that. It's nature. Nature balances itself out so that we don't overpopulate the planet. But then we're like, no.
We're having a new baby boom with all the COVID babies.
I know.
Oh yeah, quarantine babies. Aaron Smithy thinks gays can be good parents. Brittany, I think Tyler Fisher was raised by gays. Sounds like raised by wolves. SimpCast.
I think as long as they don't try to like manipulate their kids, because my stepdaughter, her mom is a lesbian, and so she's always been, when she's not with us, with two moms. And as much as I shouldn't say anything about her mother, she's done stuff to her that I fundamentally disagree with. And I think it's wrong to manipulate a child in the way that she does, because she's so anti certain things.
Yikes. Yeah.
Well, you're going to influence them. So that's part of it.
You pass on your issues unless you go to therapy. Ransom G. SimpCast, please react to Rich Cooper's vid. Men need to stop simping now. I think y'all might get a kick out of it. Dying to see Brittany and Anna's reaction. If it's now, I'd die a happy man.
What is it?
You could just die.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. In a hypothetical scenario.
Damn.
Needs to stop simping now. All right, let me try and find that.
Brittler is on fire right now.
I'm low on coffee.
I do understand your point. Brittany, for sure. Let's play after the ads. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm just saying, even if they could come out as great parents, like, it's not even about them being great parents. Like, they're still men. Like, you're not a woman. You're not going to have the same impact that a woman would.
What if they
You're not going to have the emotional
Brittany?
intelligence average woman would have. Well, we saw that earlier, right? Like the empathetic pregnancy.
Is this it? I wonder if this is it.
Is that Jack Murphy?
I'm going to show you this.
No.
No.
I think this is it, right?
I don't know what this is.
What does it say here? Twitch keep growing. What's her name? Amaru.
Rich Cooper, yeah, it is.
Amorathan.
Amaranth.
Amaranth.
She's
Don't
a Twitch
pretend
streamer.
you don't know how to
this
say
is
it.
a classic example of a thirst trap that gets the attention of so many men today. And I'm going to click through on a few things here and throw them up on the screen to give you guys an idea that may not be familiar with simping, the gravity of this problem.
Wait, what is he doing?
So this
He's
is just
watching
a
this
quick
girl sleep?
article. This is from
Would I get dinged for this, Frank?
2021.
Only if he dings you.
I think
this guy seems
I
like a
mean,
dinger.
he could, but
Well, we're all
it would be
talking
fair
over it.
use. So
Yeah.
you're commenting on it and reacting. So he'd be an absolute dick if he did.
And also, you can pause it once in a while, and he probably won't.
And we have no idea what he's saying right now, but
no.
And they're earning money in
Up the speed to like 1.25 might be more.
Good
interesting.
idea.
This is just a quick
It's under the
screenshot of it
cogwheel.
over here. And there's like little goals and steps that she's trying to encourage people to hit.
what is he saying? I
And,
can't
you know,
hear
she
it.
gives an extra hour of sleep or an extra 20 minutes of sleep or something like that. But
He's trying to
it's big
describe
business,
what's
okay?
going
Like,
on in
is
this.
a
Like,
serious thing. Like to give you an idea of
these
how
people
popular
sleep.
this chick is. Where's her Instagram?
He's like
no, got to remove
Chad
share
version of
screen
David
again.
Cross.
He's like Jack Murphy with a shorter beard.
Boom. Okay, so this is her Instagram. Now, I had to scroll down quite a bit to get to a picture that I could put up with comments that wouldn't get me banned because most of the stuff at the top of the page, it's pretty revealing. Like,
we all know what he
probably-
was doing
I was
on her
probably used to, but-
Instagram.
but I wanna show you here the
Yeah,
comments,
come
okay, 'cause
on.
this is
You
what
checked
typical
so
simping
many
behavior looks
photos
like.
to make sure they're okay.
He was
you see a bunch
scrolling
of kissy
down,
faces,
all
and
right.
trophies and hearties and all that, flames. You will see women in there simping as well for her, but not because they have hopes of being intimate
Women
with her. It's
simping
because
for
they're
her? You
basically
mean
trying
like
to drive
lesbos?
traffic to their pages. So you will see that
Oh,
from time to
that's
time.
not
But for the most part,
true.
most of the stuff is all dudes. OMG, so
can
perfect. I love you
appreciate
in red.
women.
This is 2 Tigger
What if they're
6886.
lesbians?
I'm sure
I
that
find
she's
women
tripping over
hot.
herself to go to
This
this
is
dude.
I find
fucking
women
amazing.
hot
Sexy
all
red.
the time.
Marry me, Marquito S87. This is flat out simping behavior, and it is endless. You know, you can go beautiful heart emojis, be my Valentine.
Wait,
These are
okay,
all,
hold
you
on,
know,
pause it
to be
for a
asked, you know, type of
second.
behaviors are all
The other day, Brittany put this really nice picture of her new spring outfit on Twitter, and I was like, "I love your spring look with like a bunch
did you
of
see the one
hearts."
she posted like today with her boots? Those were killer.
Okay, I need to look at that. But I was like, "Oh my god, I love the new spring look, like with a bunch of hearts." Is that like simping? I didn't realize I was simping for Brittany when I did that.
Yeah.
Now we're being mansplained to right now.
Oh, I thought I was just being a good friend.
And
I don't.
especially for my friends, I'm like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
women don't hear it enough. Like, I think it means more coming from a woman too.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's
It
not
does.
simping. Subscribe to my Patreon.
They're all looking for, and I'm sure a lot of these guys are sliding into her DMs. They're probably regulars that contribute to Twitch.
He
streams and all
wishes
sorts
he
of stuff
could
like
slide
that.
into her DMs.
I know.
All the same stuff.
He's
Hashtag
so
white
jealous.
status.
Are we
Will,
supposed to like this?
And a lot of guys wonder why women today have like an overinflated sense of self-worth.
Somebody
This is
said
a
they
Twitch,
wanted to see a
first half,
reaction
of course.
to it.
Enhanced,
Yeah.
let's say, because when you
This
look at the
guy's,
links
like,
and stuff, she's obviously had some
pro-negging.
work done. But just scroll up to the top over here to the links.
She's obviously had some work
So we get
done.
into the problematic photographs.
Problematic.
She says,
He's like, I
streamer
can't
story
show it, and he
videos,
showed
content
it.
link tree.
Yeah. I'll just show it really
shocking she's got an
fast.
OnlyFans.
Oh my
Twitch
god,
is all the way
Brittany,
at the
cute
bottom, which you think would be the
picture.
bread
I
and butter.
just saw it.
Of course he knows that she's
Thank
got an
you.
OnlyFans. Give me a
Yeah.
break.
On that,
This
it's
is
a-
fake.
Ad. That's going to be a hit. Anyway, I'll put
I
it
don't
back
like
up when the
people
ad.
that act all
I feel
holier
like
than
he
thou.
fucking
do those
hate
on Twitch as well.
masturbates to
But believe it or not,
Amaranth.
okay, there we go. So she's actually live right now. Believe it or not, she's been streaming for 7 hours and 25 minutes. And again, you can see here all the simping, hey, beautiful, so gorgeous, my pudding pop, blah, blah, blah. 13,366
Puddin' pop.
guys are sitting here. Obviously, I'm watching it too now, so 67.
Can
So
you-
a lot of you guys are on video.
Obviously, I'm
There's
watching
a
it too.
lot of
I
I'm
want to
gonna
say
be doing that
something.
after the stream's over.
It's endless.
Like,
you pause
Rich,
it?
this is what we're
Okay.
kind of do.
So with this, he's a YouTuber. This is obviously on YouTube. So he's pretending like he didn't know any of this and he had it all pulled up. He wouldn't be filming this video if he didn't have this all ready. He knew everything. He's pretending to be ignorant, and then he's like, "Let me explain to you guys simping." She has an OnlyFans. Oh, how surprising! It's like, no. He already went through. He
Yeah.
pulled it up. He formalized the video
he's
idea
all-
in
he's
his
all-
head.
How do you
This is a
say
lie. He's lying. This is
Yeah, he's like, I got a subscription to your OnlyFans just to see what it was about.
yeah,
Totally,
This
Leanne.
is
I even jerked off to it once to see what it was all about.
It was all right.
He's honestly, it's
Pretty
like
good
so
jerk
many,
sesh.
I mean, like at the end of the day, content creators and a lot of them are trying to make a living off of it. How is what he's doing, poking fun at her to make a living, any different than she is trying also to make a living by streaming with her talents? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
this is his angle, anti-simping.
Yeah, it's Jack
Tell
Murphy's
whatever
angle. He
he
takes
thinks
money
he's
from
doing.
loser dudes to tell him how to be
Yeah.
a dude.
What
What's the
talent does
difference?
Amaranth have?
She's
she
hot.
knows how to get money from men.
Yeah.
She knows how to utilize her body and
knows
her
her
internet
angle.
presence to get as much money as possible.
Yeah.
He's doing it for science. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
This isn't science. This is fake science. This is
This is science
formalize
trademark.
this idea in my head on how to talk about not simping, and Amaranth is the one that he's using. And he went and did all this research, and then he's pretending like he didn't know any of it.
He's
I don't
literally
like that.
calling himself the unplugged alpha, which means he is selling alphaness, and to be alpha
Exactly.
is to not
Like Jack
simp,
Murphy.
and to not
God,
comment.
this dude
on
needs to
women.
go shave his beard. Like he's literally like Jack Murphy 2.0. Like, what are you doing?
People that feed this beast. It's endless. She's got links here to all. Like this chick has got to be making.
You're telling
200
me that like when this guy compliments his wife, she's not going to be happier. They're not going to have a better day. Like she's not going to want to suck his dick a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Like compliments are.
Well,
Wait,
he just
is he
is
married?
for having her links. Can you scroll down? Does he have links under his video?
Yeah, let's see the links.
Oopsies. Hold on.
Channel
There's a
sponsor.
discernment to be made about
Christy,
like
can you zoom
complimenting your
in?
wife versus simping.
Mm,
That said, I think he's a little fixated on it for his own reasons, but probably because he would like that attention and money as well. And I also think it's like generally the manosphere, like specifically the MGTOW side, they're kind of cringe because they do this thing where it's kind of like how woke people would be like, racism bad, and everyone claps. It's kind of like the same thing of like very low level thinking of like, simps bad, clap, 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 clap. And it's just not a very deep or in-depth take. It's not a new take. It's very played out. Like bring something new.
That's
to
what
the
he was
table.
doing. That's what he was doing. That's funny that you say that.
And we, of course, like here at the SimpCast, we approach simping at a very tongue-in-cheek level. You know what I mean? Like we simp for one another as gals. We simp for the fans. We simp.
Everyone
You know
can
what I
be
mean?
a simp.
The simping goes in all directions, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's one of my simps in the chat right now. Demogeni for 2 says, "Hold up, I'm the only professional scientist."
Where's his
He's
thing?
right.
I have
Yeah.
science on my bachelor's degree. I don't know how that applies
Should we
aside from
finish
computer
listening to
stuff.
this? Let's
Under
see.
$300,000. I mean, if she knows what she's doing, she's got to be making $250,000 a
Get
month, at
his
least.
coaching.
She's getting donations from dudes on Twitch. She's
Buy
getting
his
OnlyFans
book.
memberships. She's got
Join his men's
Twitch donations, Snapchat. I don't even know what else she's monetized. She's probably got sponsors of products as well.
Don't give me a break. He knows that she makes $1 million
Yeah,
a month.
dude, I like how he's pretending he doesn't even
why do guys
know
do
who
it? So let's keep moving on.
Amaranth is. I
So
don't
guys do
know
this
who
stuff
she
because it's easy, safe,
is.
and
She
comfortable.
probably makes this
Bottom
much
line is they have
money
a total lack of
month.
self-respect
Yeah,
for themselves.
right.
They
Get
don't have
outta
a real
here.
purpose in life. Meaning,
Can
they
I
probably
just
haven't
say,
even
if
found
he
what
would
their
have
gift is.
gone about this because he's acting ignorant, like he doesn't know, which he 100% does know everything that he just showed because he had it up and ready and he prepped it for the video because he's trying to use it to make his point about why simping is bad. So if he would have just started off saying, here's an example, here is Amaranth, this is what she does, this is how she does it, and this is why that's bad. That's the way to go about it, as compared to lying and pretending like you're ignorant. I think
Why
that's
do they
shady.
always
And I
pick
don't
on
trust
her,
people
dude? They
like that.
always pick on her. Show
he's
Pokimane, dude. She does the same shit except in a different way, but she's doing the same thing. At least Amaranth admits it. She's like, yeah, and she's like, I don't even think I'm that good looking. I just know how to get money out of people and be like weird on stream.
Well,
Like they
LeeAnn,
always pick on her, but none of the other little perfect people.
the
Like, fuck
reason they
outta
don't
here. They're
pick
doing the
on
same
her is
thing.
because
Same thing.
Pokimane goes and like freaking flags everybody who talks about her, and
Mhm.
Amaranth doesn't do that. So
Yeah, exactly.
Damage control.
Yeah.
I want to see if he says anything else interesting.
Let alone what talents they have. Because simping is not a talent. It's certainly not a gift. It's a distraction that keeps guys away from getting on a purpose. It keeps guys.
That I do agree with. Too much simping, too much spending money, especially if you want to find a partner and you're like spending all your time and energy on like internet girls. It's like, yeah, that's going to take away from finding a person IRL. And like, just like any other vice, you can do too much of it. But if you've just been heartbroken after a relationship and you're like, oh, I want to support someone I like, or I want to jerk off to this person I like, that can be a good band-aid until you're ready to get back out there.
Yeah, don't be like that guy that like stole all his parents' money for a cam girl and then killed them. Okay,
No,
don't do that.
That
That's
was
going
yeah, I
overboard.
remember that.
Ooh.
Away
I haven't
from
heard about that.
basically releasing their gift, on the world. Simping is not a gift. It's not a talent.
Yes,
they
it
do
is.
it because they think being a nice guy will get them intimacy. And if you're one of the
It's a
guys
gift
that any of
when
these
it's
things
in a
resonate
Buy my
with, I
book.
recommend that you start by reading this book here.
Oh.
which is
see,
from my Amazon
Chrissy,
bookstore. It is a
It's
good
not
book.
his
It's not
book.
his
It's not
book.
his
Amazon
book.
bookstore.
No, it's
But
not.
it is a good
It's a
read.
different
and
book.
helps
Somebody
get your
else's
head
book.
squared away with the covert contracts that men essentially make up in their
He's
head
getting paid
between
to
themselves
promote
and
it,
women.
though.
For example, a covert contract that a simp might make is if I donate enough money to this lady, she's going to maybe fall in love with me, want to go out with me, at some point acknowledge that I'm unique, special, or something like that, and want to jump into it with them. But these covert contracts never execute, right? Like they never come to fruition. It's really an exhaustive process that most of these dudes go through. The teaching that comes to boys today, one of the big problems is about 43%.
Anybody else want to see what the rest of this guy's body looks like?
I wonder how tall
children
he
are
looks
raised in
kind of
similar
fit.
households. And mothers are
Yeah.
great at being mothers, but they suck at being
Does he
fathers.
have a lot
and
of
still masturbate.
subscribers? Because I don't know who that is.
Like I
Well,
like him,
but
because I
now
feel like
he's
he would
making good
fucking hate
points.
me.
He started off the video by lying, which I don't like, but now he's finally getting to the point at like what the very end of the video. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That'd be my
Yeah,
advice.
yeah, it's like
I don't like
minute
giving free
life.
advice, but that'd be my advice, dude. Be straight up and don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virtue,
What I don't
especially
like
boys.
about him is it's he's lying. He
Yeah.
wants you to simp for him.
Yeah.
He's very jealous of Amaranth. He's jealous of LeeAnn. He's jealous of Venti, Anna, Chrissy, all of
Remy.
you. Yeah, all of you. He's jealous. No, don't simp for them because that's a disingenuous term. We use simp to, like you said, tongue in cheek. Simping is a term used to make guys feel bad for being fans of
Yes.
independent content creators,
Or
whether they're
women,
OnlyFans
in
or
general.
streamers. Yeah, it's very disingenuous. It's trying to make you feel bad, and that's not right. Look,
Yeah,
there's
that's
no-
why he
That's
was saying the
exactly
same
it.
thing about women. He's like, oh, I see it even with women. They're going on there and simping for her on her Instagram, putting hearts in there. It's like,
I
But
think
he
it's
says
fine to
that's
roast
only
simps for
jealous.
being cringy. I'm okay with roasting simps.
if they're being,
I think that there's a
simp
difference
has turned
between a simp
into
and a fan,
like, you said,
right?
like what?
A simp is a fan.
No, well, I think there's a
But
difference
that's what
between
it
a simp
turned
and a
into.
fan. I think, at least
Yeah.
in my head, a simp is somebody that like wants to fuck you and thinks that there's a chance. Whereas a fan, they just are a fan of you, they like you,
Yeah.
and they want to support you. I think that those are
That's
two
what it
very
originally meant, Anna, but it turned into kind of like what Frankie said. Now it's like such an overused term that like
Mhm.
anybody who supports a female is now called a simp. Like even if
Yeah.
there's means to it, or even if it's your friend, whatever. So that's kind of how it's being used now.
Well, they
to
call
like kind of
girls
weaponize
pick-me's
against
now.
women. What?
They call girls pick-me's. I think that's like the female simp.
Yeah, it is.
There's a difference between like being a fan of a female content creator and then just throwing, I don't know, like throwing money at somebody specifically just to get off. Like if it's any combination of both, like, oh, I've jerked off to this person, but I also like their hot takes. I feel like that's a different, I don't know, kind of.
Well, we've all dealt with this, I think, on some level, where it's like somebody, because we're all on the internet and we don't know who's on the other side, like in the chat and stuff. And there's certain people that they feel entitled to you and your time because maybe they sent you a couple of super chats or they wrote you a couple emails, and it's that weird obsessive kind of thing. And so they get angry. I totally just lost my point on what I was going to say with this while I was saying it. Yeah, well, entitlement was something that Brittany said that made me think of this.
The difference between fan and simp.
No, it was a little after that when she was talking about how it's changed.
Well, yeah, I
Never
was
mind.
saying that it was used basically weaponized against women. Now it's like what Frankie was saying. And I pointed this out years ago because I noticed this, like the manosphere MGTOW types would get on me just for literally being a female online and having big boobs. Like no matter what I wear, it didn't matter because everything looks more sexual, right? Whether I wore a lower cut top or a higher cut one like today. And but they would have like 10 different tiers on Patreon, but subscribe to my Patreon type of thing. And there is that aspect to it.
Oh, the guy that sent us the super chat to watch that just responded again.
Yeah, I see it. Ransom G.
Rich actually says in the audio why simping is bad for men. If you check out his channel, I'm pretty sure you can find many things that y'all would love and hate. You could probably do a SimpCast on it.
Well, we kind of just did. Okay, so I think that the first super chat, he was expecting us to like this video and not tear it apart.
Yeah, I think so.
Disco Cobra. To
Perhaps
his
he
credit,
could be a future special guest on SimpCast.
yes.
Ooh. Wait, are you talking about this guy?
We
Or
could
Yeah,
turn
we should
him.
argue
We
with
could
him.
turn him into a simp. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should. You should invite him on and be like, "Come on, you know who Amaranth is. Don't
Yeah.
fuck around."
It's okay. You can find her pretty.
Come on.
Disco Cobra, to his credit, he isn't quite as bad as some of the other alpha type males on the internet I've watched. Entrepreneurs in Cars, his main makes good points. All right.
My only advice to this guy is like, change your beard look, man. That
Aw.
associating with Jack Murphy now it's not a good look.
I feel like he would look good without the beard. I don't know.
No,
you have to
see,
see his like
look
chin, but I feel like he would look fine. Like,
Or
with
make
no
it a
beard.
goatee or something. You don't have to look like
What
Jack
if
Murphy.
we
reminds me
simp
of, like,
very
Chris
hard for
Watts.
Rich? What if we simp so hard for Rich Cooper and to see if he would pick up on it?
Wait, does he have an Instagram? Because he looks like he's fit. Does he have like a gym Instagram?
Oh
Ooh,
no.
a gym Instagram.
We're all
Ooh,
going to
let's-
change
let's
our
look
opinions
at it.
really fast.
Wait, his name is
boy.
Rich Cooper. I'll look it up. Let's see.
I kind of wonder what people that align with this would feel if there was a bunch of women simping after them, if they would like kind of neg them, or like if it would be like them just be like, yeah, keep complimenting me, this is great.
If
Kinda
he would even
cruel.
realize if people were simping for him.
Oh
I'm
my
with-
God. Okay. Yes, we have a
Okay, so he's got a gym Instagram, doesn't he?
Oh,
Oh,
no, it's
share
not
it,
it's not a gym one, but it's definitely in front of the mirror shot.
All right, let's see.
Oh man.
Okay, here we go. Let's simp for Rich Cooper. Oh, look at my
Oh,
car.
I pulled up the picture already with the
Look at me in my
Girlfriend.
well-fitted jacket.
Yeah, keep scrolling down. He's got a
Look
no
at me
shirt.
Shirtless. Yeah. Oops. No.
Here, I'm logged into Instagram. I'll pull up mine.
I have the photo pulled up here. Just share my screen.
What's his name?
Rich Cooper.
I'm not like logged into IG on this computer. Okay. Oh, hello, Daddy. Okay.
He looks different.
No simps accepted. Yeah, it looks like his head doesn't go with his body.
How old is he?
I feel like his body is older than his face. Is that weird?
I was actually thinking the opposite. That his face and beard look older than his body.
It's the Santa Claus beard.
Like, I would get down with the body and not with the head.
He should just dye his beard if he's gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Get some just for men.
Let's see if there's more.
Just for simps.
He's got one in like the sauna.
Oh, but no simps.
That's
Just
douchey
like-
as hell. It's the same
Does
thing.
anybody else get like
Who takes a
serious
photo
Jack-
in the sauna?
I just feel like this is Jack Murphy
Douchebag.
2.0.
I know, like who takes a freaking selfie with their eyes closed in the sauna? And then-
That's very douchey.
The frick.
So he has no room to talk.
Here's another photo of him.
Ooh, here's me with my shorter friend. I'm taller than someone.
Oh, here we go. Here's a gym shot.
Yeah. Here's me and my sweet bod that I made by not simping.
What are the comments like?
Purposes.
Yeah, all the time you spend simping, you could have been getting shredded in the gym like me.
You know,
Join
can
my
I just
club.
say, with the simping stuff, I will simp because he has my favorite car. And so I'm like, if the dude's got 2 McLarens.
Ooh, okay.
Is that what he had?
I would think he should he can afford all these cars but no eyebrows.
Yeah.
I just like the cars.
Yeah, look at me. I have
Look
a
at big
boat.
cars.
Boat.
I am crushing it. These all look like dating website photos.
Here's
Like, here's
another
me at
one.
the waterfall. Here's me on a boat.
But
Here's
he's
Is
not
he
married.
gay?
Here's me opening a tiger mouth.
He only follows like men on Twitter.
Ooh, Manos, because he's not a simp, Anna.
he
That's
gay?
why. No,
Maybe
he
he's
doesn't.
gay.
He doesn't want to look like a hypocrite. That's why he follows probably 0 women.
No,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God, here's
exactly
another
it. He
one.
doesn't.
He has
I
a
don't see
secret
a single
account for
woman
that.
on his Twitter following.
Somebody would go, look
That
at
is
you.
terrifying looking. What the
What
fuck
even
is
is this? Who would post this on Instagram?
Yeah, that
Looks like Hellboy.
he looks like something in Chernobyl.
Damn.
He looks like the
Diaries or
photo
something.
Sam Hyde posted as a joke, like when he was hanging upside
Radioactive.
down.
Damn.
And went
This is
Looks
not
like
a
a
good
hot
look.
dog.
Look at me. I'm not simping because I'm on fire.
No way.
Wait, what the fuck is
No.
that? That's Andrew. Oh, he's had a conversation with him. That's interesting.
Andrew.
From he's Nick's friend.
Good Logic.
Good Logic. That's right. I just
Oh.
had a conversation with him too. I went on a show.
I have good conversations with men because I'm not simping.
He can't talk to any
Well,
women.
he has an older
Nope.
photo of him with a puppy and a motorcycle, and that's what he looks like without a beard and with hair. If you go up to the top,
Is it's up near the top?
yeah, it's the motorcycle and the puppy, and like a guy crouching right down.
I follow
Right there.
all men all the time. Oh my!
What?
Oh,
Oh.
wow! This is before when I was a simp and I had this dog.
Wow.
Look at how little the puppy is, though.
Aw,
It's so little.
The dog's the best part of the picture.
He's so cute. Should we watch the rest of this video? See if he makes any more
You
points.
want.
Wow.
I'm
okay.
indifferent.
Anti-simper. Let's see.
A lot of these
He looks like he was in your content house.
women, they usually ended up coming from some other household. Could be divorced, could be dad was a loser, could be
He should have
widowed,
started
could be
with
any number of
this.
things. Could be mom pushed him out of the household. Right? And these kids are left with just feminine energy going up. It's taught in parenting. It's taught in school. You know, boys are taught in
Hey.
school to be so righteous. And
This is
always
your
bend the knee
point,
to
Brittany,
a
with the two
political
parents.
order. Media, government. It's like everything that comes at guys today is basically teaching them to be nice guys, to be weak, to bend the knee and always placate.
Gotta be a
basically
dick.
white knighting type of behavior. You know, I'm all there for the, that's what's going to get me the girls. Doesn't go down that way. Never executes that way.
Yeah, look at me with my biceps and my tight black shirt.
Because
Subscribe.
it started with that and then got into Amaranth and how that is like it's against what your goal is at the end of the day. If you want a woman, this isn't how you do it. You do the things that he said in the beginning.
You know what I don't simp for are his skinny fucking legs. Yeah.
Yeah. You skip leg day.
I like his cars, man. I'll simp for those cars. McLarens are amazing.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow, that really took us down a rabbit hole. All right, I'm gonna blow through some of these soups. CW Francois Henri Pino. Okay. Pokemon. No one blows out a Brazilian like Gates McFadden. Okay.
Fuck you, Russell.
Nesquik, reclaim womanhood from women. Good idea. R. James, simping for Venti self-delete reference. Oh.
Damn.
Bobby Bob. It looks like transgender Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Darth Tamarius. Vent's humor is like Lucy, Carol, and Betty, especially her 2014-19 videos. She's nuts enough even for FNT, and Kumia works the room well. I agree. Venti fits in anywhere she goes. She's a chameleon. Dan Halen. It's fine, Nina. Just swim the river with a child that's not your own. You're good.
What? I don't get it.
The crossing the border illegally.
Oh.
Ralph Mack. Dating's like boiling H2O. Chill. Let your yap steer 2 stacks. Exactly. Push-ups. LeeAnn, come to New York. It's not... Oh, I already said that. Pat Maloney. True, but we are talking about buying a kid. Adopt. Don't shop. Lesbo, Brandon, how is this any different if the mom dies in childbirth and the father relies on aunts, grandmas, etc. for female nurturing?
Because they're opting into it and they're creating a life and they're saying, I'm creating this life that wouldn't have existed prior, and then I'm going to subject them to a less than ideal circumstance for selfish reasons.
I definitely see your point. Bro, Dale. Based Brittany. Based Brittany. Based Brittany. So based. Ned Hill. This is coming from some evangelicals, not conservative libertarians in general. It's their sperm. They moved to Miami over Austin because Dave's sister, who has young children, is there. Oh, okay. Maybe Dave's sister will help with the mother.
I've heard him talk about like how he's going to have like a lot of females in the kid's life, and he wants that feminine energy around the kids and blah blah blah, like to like counter what everybody else is saying. That's why I brought up the nanny issue, because I know like there's a lot of people that like, you know, they're like, he is going to have females around the kid. So I don't know. I find the conversation fascinating though. I think it's interesting.
It is interesting for sure. Would you say, Brittany?
Oh, I said it's better than nothing, but it's still not a replacement for a mother.
True.
No, that's 100% true.
Torgo, most recent Michael Malice, he interviews Dave Rubin, and they spend literally half the episode talking about this. It was a good chat. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna check that out. Daramouth would be interesting if you had both Drexel and Brittany on together for a conversation, as they both seem to be on the opposite side of each other.
I've seen that happen.
We were on Ricada's show, and then also I think the Jack show too, if I recall correctly. I don't know. I had so much to drink that night, but it was
No, you were asking him if you had your black card or not.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, but
that was my black Drexel.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. Alan Reese, Nina is such a hottie.
Aw, thanks.
Wow. Get it. Come to Mexico and get it. Eric Seidel, do you guys think that maybe nuclear families are overrated and extended families are the way to go? Not enough people talk about this. I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, you'd have as much family around you as possible. But I don't know about you guys, but my family couldn't wait to move the fuck out of New York. And none of them would be around or want to. They don't even want to visit me now. Like, I don't know.
It's weird because everybody has a different weird lifestyle, right? Like, I mean, I like the idea of extended families. I think I'm making one right now, kind of like with this group, you know, like we're becoming friends and we're kind of making that extended family and whatever. You're making connections.
I'll be your
But
Mima. I'll watch your kid.
I was thinking more like sister, but okay. But yeah, it's just a weird, it's a weird dynamic, but nothing's ever truly going to be like family. And I also think that there's a weird connotation to the whole like it takes a village to raise a child situation, and that is also like, I don't know, it's convoluted now with commie talk where like, you know, commies want to have like everyone have a say into like what the child will be raised as and like the things that like the indoctrination, whereas in like, you know,
too many
the
cooks.
nuclear yeah, exactly, too many cooks, whereas in like, you know, if you have like a mother and father, that nuclear family like be the kind of like the pillars of the child's upbringing, it's supposedly more good, like it's better like for the child's psyche, but I mean, who knows anymore? I don't know.
You don't want a
It's
village
weird.
like Twitter fucking raising your child. That's what villages are now. In my mind, like, nah, you don't want that. You not at all. You just want not. No.
I'm just saying, like most people at this point, like at least like 51%, right? In the past like 50 years or so, have weird family situations. Like it tends to be like your parents are divorced or someone died, something like that. But I don't think that makes it a good thing. I mean, look where we're at in society. It's fucking clown world. Look what we get with that. So I think that's kind of evidence in itself.
Yeah, true. And what if like, yeah, your extended family is like fucking pro-vax or something? You know, I'd be like, get the fuck away from my kid. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's good to have like opposing opinions and stuff like that, so that way they can see like the full spectrum of things. 'Cause, I mean, there's so many kids that are like, they'll be the exact opposite of their parents, and if you try to force something on them, they want to rebel against their parents. All kids rebel against their parents in some way, shape, or form. So sometimes it's good to have like everything there, so that way the kid can see, and then they can choose what, you know, is the more preferable
who they
option
vibe
for them.
with.
See, Anna, I think it's really interesting that you stated that, because that's true for a lot of cases. And right now, I'm so fascinated with the Smiths. I can't wait until
The Smiths?
Willow.
Will Smith.
Yeah, and I can't wait until Willow.
No, the band.
Yeah, finally, you know, I don't know, starts to see how crazy and narcissistic her parents are, and like actually goes the opposite way, because right now she's been so indoctrinated that she's doing the exact same thing her mother has been telling her to do. Like she's into polyamory, and she's like into like the whole like it's actually like right in line with her mom's, you know, line of thinking. So
Wow.
it's really strange. Like I don't know if she's ever going to rebel, but it would be interesting to see it if she ever does.
Well, it depends on how much control. So she you know what, she probably is rebelling because she's what, a teenager in her early 20s. So she probably already did. But when you're a rich kid with a trust fund, you kind of have to do what you have to do and say what you have to say until you get control over your own money. So maybe when that happens, I don't know.
She'll switch, maybe, possibly, unless she's really been indoctrinated into that whole ideology. It'll be interesting.
Hey, you beautiful people. Hope you are well. Keep rocking, ladies. Chrissy, looking forward to your AC show. Ooh, can't wait to meet you. That'll be cool. I'm glad it's still on. Nomad 36. They are not happy about Dave's family. Watch their videos. Allie Beth Stuckey for one. Yes, she is very conservative. I think you would actually really like her stuff, Brittany.
I've never heard of her.
She's very, very Christian and very wholesome content. And she has a show at Blaze. She's blonde. I follow her. I'm a simp for her.
I wonder how she feels about Blaze endorsing Dave Rubin.
Ooh, I'm sure I think that person was saying that she's and she's talked about it, not held back. Matthew Phillips, don't forget parents can pass on their morals and spirituality. Characterizing parenthood to mere genes is limiting the experience. Great debate, by the way.
Ooh. I think I saw her comment on Mark Dice's tweet.
Yeah.
He like
what was the Mark Dice tweet?
She was in support of it because he went scorched earth, man. I'll bring it up.
Who's Mark Dice?
He's a comedian that's also a conservative. Extreme conservative though. You know him, Chrissy, right? Because of his comedy, I'm guessing.
I've heard of him. I probably should know him more, but I've
That's
just
how I
merely
heard his name, but I don't really
heard
know
of.
who that is. Maybe if I see him, I'll know who he is. Is he funny?
He's got his moments.
Okay.
All right, while you're finding that, I'm going to bring this up. Dan Vicious or Viscous? No, Vicious. Brittany's 100% right. An uncle or an aunt isn't good enough. Mother's discipline and a father's discipline. Never perfect, but so important. Yeah. Uncle Bones, any of you I would inseminate. You are all great receptacles. Oh, thank you.
It sounds like a garbage can. A receptacle.
Honestly, I think knocking somebody up is like the biggest compliment you could give someone. Our James, it's always the guys who call themselves alphas.
That's true.
That's true. If a guy calls himself an alpha, he's not an alpha. It's like Joffrey calling himself king.
With the book, Chrissy, I have always liked you. Oh, thanks, Bones. Thanks, Bones, for the 50
Why do you say what the fuck though?
Yeah, why is it what the fuck? I don't get it.
Hey. Doc Savage, I've always considered simping as someone who would act outside of their true or normal behavior because of their admiration for somebody. Yeah, like if you're dumping your bank out.
I thought you were going to say if you're dumping on their
if
chest.
if you're just
then
dumping.
that's
If
too
you're
much.
dumping, because I knew this woman, she would do like sexy phone calls. Like she would do, I forget what it's called. There's a title for it,
Like
but it's her
phone
job.
sex operator?
Yeah, she's like a phone sex. I can't something Lovejoy or something. And she would tell me stories of this guy, like almost like the equivalent of when you're too drunk, the bartender cuts you off, or if your card doesn't go through, the bartender cuts you off. There's nobody like that in like the sex industry or like the sex worker industry. So this guy would be like fucking spending his last dollar on these calls with her, and then she would cut him off, and then like he would just call like her friend up for the same thing or call somebody else they knew because they all know each other. And this guy would be fucking just blowing his savings, everything on this fetish of his. And
I had to do that at the strip club. There was this guy, he came in for like 3-4 weeks straight, and he would spend hours in the champagne room. And most of the time he would be so drunk, he would just pass out, and I would just be sitting there drinking champagne alone, and I would like bring other people in. But he spent so much money, and I was like, you cannot keep doing this. Like, you're gonna lose everything. Like, this is stupid. You're coming and sleeping and passing out. Like, I don't want to do that to people. Like, I'm good, man. Like, don't do that.
A lot of money to spend in the champagne room.
Yeah, he spent so much money. Like, there's a point where you just feel bad. I mean, he's passed out. He's obviously has an alcohol problem. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, stop doing this. You're going to really regret it.
What's the amount that you would be like, oh shit, this guy's like, if someone throws down like $5,000 or something, or
how much did he spend a night?
Yeah, like what's considered a lot? I don't
the
even
first
know.
time I ever met him, he gave me like 10 grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And then he came in the next week and he gave me like 4 grand. He was only there for a little bit. And then he came in and did the 10 grand thing again. And I'm like, dude, you're literally, I feel like you're going to be homeless. Like, please stop doing this. You're just passing out. And I'm sitting here and I was like walking around the club. Like, I wasn't even talking to him or anything. I just felt bad. I was like, I feel like this is a bad idea. Like, he wasn't
Was he rich or was he poor?
No, he was like in a construction thing. He probably made a little bit of money, but not that much money. Like, no,
You
he would
wanted
buy
to put him on a
bottles of, like,
budget.
Dom and shit
Yeah.
for no reason. I was taking them home with me, and I'm like, I don't even want these. Like, it was just ridiculous. I was like, you're gonna really regret this. Like, stop. Like,
You're
I
like, I
made
need
the
to give you
manager
an
not let him take his card or anything. Like, I was like, don't. You're gonna regret this. So yeah, I don't want people to do that.
Yeah, so this is a screenshot of the tweet. It says, this is horrifying, buying women's eggs and then renting other women's wombs to grow their children who will be deprived of their mothers and instead forced to be raised by 2 gay men as theirs. Any Christian or conservative congratulating them is just as bad as the Marxist.
Wow.
And he blocked me. Someone had to say it. Sadly, most are too cowardly to point out the obvious these days. Meanwhile, the Blaze and the PragerUs are congratulating such a practice in his
So
replies. And
he's male Brittany Venti.
yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Dice like went scorched earth on.
Yeah, right on. I mean, he's right. A lot of people, especially like that girl for speaking out. Her name's Ducky, right? That was the girl that like
Allie
was in
or
the comments.
something.
Oh, Allie Stuckey, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuckey. Sorry, I said Ducky.
I remember
I
seeing
heard her
her
name
comment on
before,
this.
but the fact that they spoke out against it despite being at Blaze, like
Yeah.
that's pretty courageous. Because most people won't. Because I know for a fact that there are people at Blaze that are against this that aren't speaking out. And if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So.
Yeah, and I know I think she commented on his Twitter thread, which I can't get a hold of anymore, but I think she commented and basically said like, "You're right, Mark," or something like that. And not everyone at the Blaze agrees. That's kind of what she.
Yeah, and if they don't agree for something like this, something that's foundational for their beliefs, right? They're kind of being cowardly to not speak out against it because they are against it. But it's like, oh, but I'm being paid by Blaze, so I can't say anything. So grow some balls, get some bigger dick energy.
Demogenize says objectification Wednesdays are a thing. Pimp life. CW, the best so-called MGTOW dudes I've seen online are the ones who don't denigrate women, but who encourage men to become their best selves. Don't pursue chicks, pursue greatness. Yes, I agree with this 1,000%. You don't have to sweat like faking it on a date. If you live a life where you find and embrace your passions, you will naturally be interesting and intriguing to women, and then like you will have that natural confidence.
Indeed.
That
is very true.
Deranged lunatic Anna, where can I get one of your calendars?
They are not for sale anymore, and I don't know if I will have any left over.
Give me one of these. I haven't unboxed it yet. I was gonna do it on my stream because I kind of wanted to like flip through the pages.
Okay,
You are such a simp. God.
Yeah,
right?
I want one
We
now
actually
too. Can I Venmo you? I want one. Okay.
No, I'll send you one. You have to have a damaged one because I don't have any that aren't damaged.
Love a damaged
Can I
one.
have a damaged one? Oh my god.
Yeah, yes, you.
Please send me all your damaged goods.
Can you sneeze on it for me? I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Sneeze on cue, but I'll try.
Hill.
I'm just joking, Anna. I was like, remember that time you were doing that thing and then you sneezed on it, like that thing you were signing, and people in the chat
I
were
was
like,
like sketching Vampirella, and I was
Yeah.
like, fucking I sneeze, and people were like, no, we want it. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, Ned is here to say Frank is wrong, so this is going to get spicy. Frank is 100% wrong. Dave was a Dem, but now considers himself a libertarian. He says so himself. He's a huge Trump and DeSantis supporter. He's close friends with Dennis Prager and Larry Elder.
Yeah.
I don't think I disagree with any of that there. And I think I said Rubin was a Democrat. He is not a conservative or Republican now. He's a classical liberal or a libertarian. I said I actually identify the same way. And you can be you can believe in Democrats or Republicans and also support for Trump and DeSantis. So you can also be friends with Dennis Prager and Larry Elder. So I don't really understand. I guess I'm not 100% wrong, but
God, Frank.
He just
How
wanted to say
dare
you're
you.
wrong. Can't you
I
just be
think that
wrong,
is my
Frank?
simp.
Just admit you're wrong,
Can't you
filing
just be
cabinet.
wrong about something, anything?
I'm fine with being wrong, so it's cool. I don't think those are the things I was wrong about.
Frank has got
I
all
like
those
that
files.
Yeah,
you
I'm right.
arrived right on time to refute the claim.
I saw it. I'm like, okay, all good.
You were like, I'm here. Okay. Clint Torres, Chrissy, thanks for getting me through the weekend. Oh, you're welcome, Clint. And from Deranged, Anna, I would gladly pay for a damaged calendar. Yeah, I think you could make it like that company that sells damaged groceries.
Well, so what I'm going to do is whatever I have left over once I'm done shipping things out, which should be tomorrow, I should be completely done with fulfillment. And so whatever I have left over, that they all are kind of damaged in like some way, like maybe there's a tear or like it got dented or there's a scratch or it got bent. And so whatever I have left over, it will be on my Etsy. But even though here's my dilemma, and you guys can probably help me with it if you would like. So usually when people have leftovers, they always sell it more than what it was on the Indiegogo because the people that bought it, that backed it, get the lower price. But all I have left over are damaged. So I'm like, should I still make them pay a higher price for something that's damaged? Or should I make it the same price and just say this is damaged?
See,
Let's
I discussed this behind the scenes. I think this is
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll figure it out.
And one more, and finally from Jason Cannon, I love all you ladies, but I'm a sucker for redheads, Nina and Chrissy.
Is Nina a redhead?
Nina, would you consider yourself a redhead?
No.
It looks red.
It looks red in this lighting.
Yeah.
But it's brunette.
Well, guess what? He's gonna have to unsucker that.
Yeah. You got
Elson
played.
Barrett, I feel duty bound to bring up the Les couple who were angry that the embryo they got was a boy and the horrible things they had to say about their children. I remember that.
That was terrible.
I thought that was way more toxic than the Dave
Yeah.
Rubin situation.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, really?
Yeah, toxic.
That's fucking ugh.
That kid's gonna have a great life, let me tell you.
Lesbians are so toxic.
This is probably going to be like the most controversial thing I say tonight, but I think lesbians do a lot more damage on their kids than gay men.
No, I do too.
Cancel Anna.
Totally.
I know. It's just
lesbians fucking hate men, whereas gay guys just love dick.
Yeah,
More
gay
often.
guys don't really care about women all that much, whereas in lesbians actually, well, there's not all, but a lot.
I
of
feel like they try to
lesbians hate
impress
men.
upon the children more. And I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
I lived in San Francisco for a very long time. I have a lot of friends that are gay that have children that absolutely love their children that are either men or lesbians or women, I should say. And just from the way that they approach teaching their children's lessons, I feel like the women are a little bit more forceful and like try to manipulate their kids into doing what they want, which will eventually backfire when those kids are teenagers.
Well, I don't doubt that some gay couples love their children. That's not really the problem. You could love something and not be necessarily the best thing for them. Plenty of people who break up, like they love the person, they let them go because they know that there's something better for them. Additionally, I don't know if I agree with the whole lesbians being worse necessarily because like 80 to 90% of sex offenders are men, right? And you're raising a child. So I feel like that's a
Let's just say
pretty good
firsthand
argument.
experience that I can't talk about on air. So I'll tell you off.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
I don't
why I
doubt
feel the
that-
way I do.
But I don't doubt that they like, in your example, that they like love their kid.
I don't think it has any. I'm not talking about love. I mean, I'm talking about manipulating a child to be what you want them to be as compared to, oh, my kid, let's say your kid absolutely loves swimming and they want to just be in the ocean or they want to be in a pool and they love fish. And you're like, no, you have to be into football kind of thing, and forcing that on your kid as compared to, well, this is what my kid actually likes.
Like women have a tendency to be, I think, way more manipulative, whereas men, of course, way more aggro. Like Brittany's point, more tendency to like lose their temper and fucking like
They
knock
have
you out.
testosterone. They have way
Yeah.
more than women do, so it's naturally going to come with some consequences as well as some benefits. So that's kind of my point with that. I don't think either case of lesbian or gay is like as ideal as two good parents or a mother and father. But I don't think it's right to feed your kids propaganda or like try to control their life in that way where it's negative. Be
Yeah,
like,
breaking news. I'm sorry to interrupt. Breaking news here on the SimpCast from Parag Agarwal, Uber driver. Elon has decided not to join our board. I sent a brief note to the company sharing with you all here. Team, Elon Musk has decided not to join our board. Here's what I can share about what happened. The board and I had many discussions about Elon joining the board and with Elon directly. We were excited to collaborate and clear about the risks. We also believe that having Elon as a fiduciary of the company, where he, like all board members, has to act in the best interest of the company and all of our shareholders, was the best path forward. The board offered him a seat. We announced on Tuesday that Elon would be appointed to, I keep saying Elon, it's Elon, whatever, would be appointed to the board contingent on a background check and formal acceptance. Elon's appointment to the board was to become officially effective 4/9, but Elon shared that same morning that he will no longer be joining the board. I believe this is for the best. We have and will always value input from our shareholders, whether they are on our board or not. Elon is our biggest shareholder and we will remain open to his input. There will be distractions ahead, but our goals and priorities remain unchanged. The decisions we make and how we execute is in our hands, no one else's. Let's tune out the noise and stay focused on all the work and what we're building. It sounds like he got bullied out of it or something.
No, you know what it is? They had an emergency meeting and Elon is in Texas and he couldn't get out there in time. And so he's faking it. He's like, yeah, Elon can't join us because he's on the other side of the fucking country and couldn't get there because he has work. And
Couldn't
they
he
called
like
emergency meeting.
phone in like with like Zoom or some shit?
Yeah.
Has to act. You know what? He's actually working, right? He's got how many companies running? He can't just stop to do something that's not as important as what he actually does.
You can literally say anything came up on a background check. You don't even have to say what. And you can say, oh, the best interests of the company, which you can also say is whatever the fuck you want.
Ooh, this all sounds like he got bullied out of it, or he had so many ideas changes, and they were like, "No, fuck
They
you."
ganged up on him.
Yeah, we're not bringing back free speech. We're not unbanning Donald Trump. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
I mean, we're like meaning we're not bringing back free speech is what I meant.
I don't like. Why would he buy all those shares?
I got the vibe that it meant that he was busy and they scheduled a meeting when they knew he was busy, so he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I sent you a couple of tweets that might give a little more input onto this.
We can't listen to the disabled man's thoughts on it. Okay, let's pull this up.
I love
I
Reiki.
was looking at that. I think that's what I was just looking at.
Anna, I hope that one day you can invite Ricky to the Jack show. I think that would be an amazing.
He needs to follow me back first.
God, that would be an amazing.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, this is what I was looking at before, Frank. The reading between the lines tweet. Wow, I want to see what, and I feel like Elon will, I don't know, will he be honest about what really happened?
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't he? It's Elon Musk.
He has literally nothing to lose.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
And if he's like, yo, I had a SpaceX meeting where we were talking about like the propulsion for our new rockets. I couldn't leave to go bicker with a bunch of, you know, pussies at Twitter.
Yeah.
Ooh. Carter Sibley says, I think this is the wrong highlight and wrong corporate speak interpretation. There will be distractions ahead is the key line. Elon is going to go for a controlling stake. Ooh.
Why do you say his name wrong?
I don't know.
I know. You sound like you're saying Ellen.
Because Elon, I don't know. I think there was a guy, there's a stand-up comic. His name is Elon, right? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Because I would say that. I've seen that for years. I can only say it if it's written out in full. Then I go Elon Musk, but it's easy to say Elon by itself.
Elon.
It's Elon, E-L-O-N.
It's
Elon.
Elon. Like it sounds like so like pretentious. Like his name is Elon.
Elon. I'm retarded. I can't talk anymore. Interesting,
Elon.
guys. So this is why you listen to SimpCast, is for breaking news. I have my Anna calendar and it's awesome. See?
Demogeny.
All right, that wraps it up for us. This was a great fucking SimpCast, as always. Let's go around and let the good Simps know where we can be found on the internets. Nina Infinity.
Hi, thanks for having me, Chrissy. It was really fun to come and derail this stream and talk about Dave Rubin having babies. You can find me on Twitter, Nina7Infinity, where I announce where I'll be. I have a channel, Nina Infinity, where I just reached my first viral video. That was fun. Yeah, Will Smith and Jada narcissism galore. It was a great video. Go check it out. Thanks.
It's only a matter of time before you blew up.
I know.
It'll be too big for SimpCast.
One of these days, Chrissy.
What are you at now, Nina? What are you at?
Almost at 10K. Very close.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Congratulations. I remember when you were just in the chat.
I know. And then Anna was
so
like,
wee
make a
babe.
channel and come hang out with us. And I was like, okay.
That's amazing.
All right, Anna, we got questions in the chat when the next Jack show is. And so when is that? And also where can people
Jack
find
show at the same time every single week. It should be on Kelsey's, but he's been lost in the swamp. So I'm guessing it's going to be on John's channel. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Yeah, Cecil just held it. So it'll be on John's. Unless Kelsey shows up, which don't hold your breath, guys.
Okay, awesome. Brittler.
So you can find me on YouTube, Brittany Venti, and I'm on Instagram, Brittany Wears and Brittany Venti, TikTok, Brittany_Venti, and I'll be doing some more live streams. So if you want to ask me a question or talk, you can go there. And also I have merch, and it's the last week to get the Bimbo merch. It's pinned on my Twitter.
Merch. I'm gonna get something from there. LeeAnn Star.
It's LeeAnn Star 23. Instagram and TikTok. I don't really go anywhere else. Oh, Twitter. That's LeeAnn Star 23 too.
I love LeeAnn. Bringing the chill energy always.
LeeAnn's awesome.
Check out the Chrissie Mayr podcast right here on this YouTube channel, and my album live from January 6th on iTunes and Amazon. Compound Media Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, watch Compound Media at 7 Eastern for the Wet Spot. I can't remember who's on it. And yeah, that's all.
Wait, aren't you doing the morning thing tomorrow, or did you say that?
What is tomorrow?
Mayor in the morning.
Yeah, because I've seen it. I set a reminder.
Wednesday. I think it's going to be Wednesday this week. So if any of you guys want to jump on Wednesday or
maybe
Thursday.
I usually watch it when I'm getting ready.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get my nails done on Wednesday.
I just got my nails done like yesterday.
Fell off.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, real.
And also Chrissie Mayr, you can find her on Friday Night Tights on Friday.
Yes. Also, we will be releasing the rest of Content House in 10-hour chunks on Saturdays. So I think the next 3 Saturdays? 5. The next 5 Saturdays you can watch 6 to 10 hours.
My husband told me that he was watching you guys karaoke and that the chat went really mean on you. Is that true?
Yes, as they should have, because I suck at karaoke. But Anthony is fantastic at it. And also, the next chunk has basically Frank on the whole time. So if you're a Frank simp, check it out.
Oh, I'm a Frank simp. I'm totally watching it. I love Filing Cabinet.
I know. I do too. He's great. He's like so underrated. All right, guys. Love you all. My nails are not brown, Joel. They need to be redone. So they're like a little bit fucked up right now. Don't read the chat. All right. This was great. Love you guys. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.